Okay, first
It was
thing,
not
Nick
done.
sucks, because he's not here. It stabs Nick. Okay. Second thing, who wants to be the honorary tell me what the fuck happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
We investigated stuff. Hooray!
You did it.
Yay.
Amazing.
And is there anything in particular that you remember and or do you want us to remind you of?
We're getting kicked in the nuts.
That was funny.
There was evidence that there's a Wolfrus. Was a Wolfrus around?
Yes.
Yeah, could probably turn human.
All right, cool. Also, oh, go on, yes.
Oh wait, there was something about like tunneling too.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
where it came from.
Well, first tunnel.
There's a tunnel. We're not quite sure what exactly made it, but we're thinking that might be a walrus, and also the apparently General
Raymond.
Raymond ended up was a pretty recent arrival to the werebear village.
Wasn't there also something about like a truck that didn't belong there, and also it was transporting stuff? I think.
Well,
Yeah.
well remembered. There was indeed a truck that was like, that's
That's
different.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird because Trucklord didn't own that truck and he was sad about it.
This is
Yeah.
true.
And then there was also Tess was following you guys a bunch, and I think that's all that happened last session specifically. And I don't remember, did you guys inform Patty of everything, or is that something that hasn't happened yet?
I don't remember.
Okay.
We talked to her a little bit. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
she
I
knows
know. I
everything.
know. Occasionally, you guys shot stuff at her, but I can't remember if you. Because I think it ended with like. I wish I remember how it ended because that's how this one would start. But I assume it ended off with you guys being like, "Bye."
Yeah, remember we left.
Yeah.
Okay, they left. So they're not even in the village anymore. They've left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now that means you guys have become boatmen. You have become the land boats, otherwise known as the car, and otherwise known as I forgot to get travel music, so I got to get some travel music. Yeah, I'll get something stupid. Don't worry.
Also just remember we went into that marketplace things and found a lot of the same books. And
Yes,
a doll.
Yes. It blew up in
Cryptid books.
what's his name?
Blew up into confetti.
Yes, and all over Eric's face. Let's see.
He's still recovering from that.
That's too happy. It's too happy.
Can we just get some nice road trip music? Got
Do
to
you
the
have? I
country.
mean, if somebody has one that they want, because I don't have a particular one for this. If you have one, feel free to play it. I'm not gonna. I do not actually have road trip music because I did not think about that.
Let me poke around.
All right. God, my throat tastes like balls.
Oh, I have a perfect one to play.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Shark Red Car or Convoy?
Convoy because of multiple
Yeah, well, you know
people.
what, Shark? Fuck you.
Well,
Oh.
I guess that's me fucked, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Get a room, you two.
We did get a room. That's what we spend all that time doing. That's why we last minute plan. Because we forget. Get distracted. I'm sorry you had to hear it this way, Yusuf. What? Yes, Yusuf. You find out now I am the gay. Don't tell Muslim parents. Music. I will make louder because I can. Oh, this is cute. It's so adventurous, Shark. Please. Okay, so.
I should watch Oban Star Races. It's really good.
So you guys away. And you're all on your La cars and La driving. And I don't know, just music. I don't know if you have any particular people you want to talk to, but now's your chance if you do. You don't have to.
Who's all with us again?
You have, well, I guess you could sit next to whoever you want to talk to, but you guys have Brad, Patty. Tommy didn't come with you, he stayed. Al. There's also a polar bear if you want to talk to that.
Hi, Dimitri.
He gives you a bear nod.
Well,
Got her nods back.
Patience will chill in where the vehicle that Patty is in.
Alright, you chill in the vehicle that Patty's in. Do you...
We'll call Shotty.
Okay, then Patty will... Actually, I guess...
Is she not driving?
I'm trying to think. I guess she'd drive.
Because he'll drive if otherwise.
Well, I was trying to think if it would be one of the, like, club boys, but I guess there is none with you guys right now. So
Okay, he'll do dad driving. You just direct him.
Patty
You
would
have two
probably be
club
like,
boys, how dare.
Patty would probably be like, I can drive. So she probably nudged her way into that position, even though she's not actually particularly wanted to.
Then he like reclines his seat and kicks his feet up on the dashboard.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to say anything to her, roll empathy, or just sit there. It's up to you.
I'll roll empathy, of course.
Okay.
How big is the vehicle? Like, how many other seats are there?
I will roll, and we will decide from there. Shark, what do you know? Can you tell me what was in the convoy specifically? How many vehicles?
There's at least 2, but at most 3.
Okay. We'll say 2.
Two, like basically outfitted Hilux pickups with 5 seats, and
so
then one kind of central, essentially kitted out minivan with.
Well, I think there's only 10 people, or there's less than 10 people here. I think.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong.
There is.
Well, there's the 7 players, and then
11.
there's 11. Okay, then there's gonna be 3 vehicles.
Yeah.
So we'll just say you're in one of the pickup trucks.
Okay. Well, he won't toss his seat back and kick his feet up if there's someone behind his seat.
There actually is a good chance there's not, because since there's 3 vehicles, there's a good extra room.
Hey.
Unless, so we'll say for the sake of, unless who else wants to be in that vehicle?
I mean, I guess Jackie could chill in the back.
All right. If anyone else.
Why not BB? BB will go.
So it'll be you guys, which means BB and Jackie are sitting next to each other on one side if they want to give Patience a back room. But BB, I assume, is small and polite, so
Yeah.
up to you. It's up to you. I don't know. It's not.
Well, if Patience is getting dirty looks from either of them, he'll shove it up.
Probably just to spite Patience, she would sit behind him.
Oh my god, Jackie.
Wonderful.
Then he won't.
Roll again, Patience. Roll again, Patience.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay.
Wah,
Patty
wah.
looks like she's doing a drive.
I'm gonna empathy Jackie and see if she's doing something.
What?
Just sat behind me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you can use your children's specialty. I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
No, I'm kidding. If you want to see if she's specifically spiting you, you can roll for that.
No, he wouldn't suspect it.
He's too nice. Kick the back of his chair.
If he moves, she would.
Oh my god. I imagine the evil grin that follows.
Feet off the seat.
Feet off the dashboard.
They are.
Alright, so you get some shenanigans in that car. Anyone in that car want to do something besides Patience's shenanigan? You can talk to people, or empathy, or look out the window. It's up to you.
I'm empathy BB.
Damn.
Why BB?
Because I can.
Because she's adorable and I love it.
Because he can see her.
He just wholesome beams fire. I imagine he does the dad look in the mirror.
Well, that would be for Jackie. Oh fuck, here we go. There, Jackie, you got 2 also. It's just dad empathy, everyone.
You guys don't have to resist it, but you can.
But I will.
Damn. BB, will you resist this empathy?
Yes.
Wait.
It's restful.
Yeah, it's rest comp.
Your teenage daughters are rebelling.
All right, Jackie, you've been defeated in moral combat, empathetic combat.
Damn it.
BB and okay. BB reroll.
God damn it!
It doesn't quite have the same ring to it, though, does it? Empathetic combat. Did it?
Moral. Yes, let's spell like that. Yes, BB and Patience, or BB and Jackie, tell Patience how much he got. It's up to you. I trust. Take a good long puff of your cigar, Patience. You've defeated the girls. He's like, no daughters.
God.
Every female is my daughter.
Pretty much.
That's a dangerous statement.
Alright.
I mean, Bibi currently is okay. She seems to be dealing with some anxiety or something, though. Which she's just trying to keep to herself right now.
Alright, Jackie.
Overall, Jackie's still a little bit confused because she's still getting used to things.
Fair.
But she is totally sitting back there to spite.
It's alright, you get that, Patience.
He might tilt his chair back just a bit.
You get sad tilt.
Push back.
Just glances from behind or over the seat.
Alright. Do you want to continue garbage, or is this just assumed garbage?
Probably just assumed garbage.
Yeah.
Okay. The other two in the car, I'm assuming that's all you want to do, Patience?
Yeah.
Alright, other two in the car, do you want to empathy, look out the window, talk, punch someone? BB, I'll start with you. Do you want to do anything?
No, she's actually fine right now.
Alright, Jackie, do you want to do anything?
She's fine too.
Alright, cool. That's that for that car. I'm just gonna go in order because I realized I didn't realize you guys actually wanted to do stuff on the way, which is fine and better than fine. I'll just go in order. So Raymond, that means the rest of you guys are in the same. Oh, you have two car options, I guess. So it's up to you guys where you were sat. In the other two cars, there's a minivan and another pickup truck. One of them is driven by Al. One of them is driven by. We'll say the minivan is driven by Al, and we'll say because she's the mom, and we'll say Brad is driving the pickup truck. So Raymond, which one were you sitting in? You can just roll or just pick. Roll 1d2 if you want. If you don't care.
Which one is Dimitri?
The pickup
Dimitri. Oh, I thought he walked by. That's my bad.
I want to sit with my polar buddy.
All right, he is squat in the back, and I assume Katarin's in that car if you gave him a nod. That's up to you. Okay.
Maybe.
We're in that truck then.
Okay, so you two are in that. Dorian, are you in the minivan with mom, or are you in the minivan with brother?
I'm a ride with mom.
Okay, you're with mom, and I think you're the only one.
Nice.
Okay, we'll start with Raymond and Katarin. You guys do anything in the car with Brad? And also Dimitri in the back, obviously. Which I assume it's one of those pickup trucks. And correct me, Shark, if I'm wrong. With you can stick your hand through the window if you want to pet him or something.
There is the possibility for an opening like that. Yes.
All right. The stud bucket. Yeah. So we'll start with Raymond. Yeah. Do you do anything?
Nah.
All right, Katarin, do you do anything?
Okay, I think I might have talk to Brad, I think.
Okay. What do you say?
So yeah. I just realized I just went into a I really should be asking Dorian about this, but kind of I'm actually kind of. He's still technically banned from the village, right?
I don't think so. I actually think he was. I think he was cleared.
Really?
Yep, by Willard himself.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty convenient for him. Even more convenient for us.
Was that yawn in character? I just have to ask.
Yes. Oh, it was.
Huh. I kind of feel that maybe it's like some sort of a probation thing, like where he can go, but he needs someone to kind of just make sure he doesn't do anything.
Oh, I don't know. Willard's not gonna let us go around his village without people watching us anyway.
Huh.
Yeah. It's low levels of trust around now, which is bad for us, bad for them, bad for everyone. But, you know, we do what we can.
Hmm. Uh-huh. So, basically, if we're going to have to find anything, we're going to have to do it subtly.
Yeah, probably. I doubt he's gonna want us looking around the village without his permission, but hey, we never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there hasn't been good word from there, so I don't know how desperate he is for one way or the other. He might not want us in there at all, and he might want us to look around as much as we can. It's honestly up to him. We're not going to overstep or understep our boundaries.
Got it. So, though it's like, with me, I was just in like I still want to talk to, like, I probably should, like, go back. Still, I do want to thank the folks at the medical bay, so.
Yeah, it's perfectly fair. I don't see why not. You've recovered pretty well, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Just.
I mean, kudos to you. Losing a limb isn't easy.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I can speak from experience.
Hmm.
No, I definitely think it's a good idea, for sure. Good idea.
Hmm.
Anything else? I'm happy to answer your questions. I have a long road and nothing to do.
Also, something else that might have been mentioned was that, remember the bodies, like the, I know this is gonna sound weird, but, there were, like, when I was, like, at the robotics lab, we found a head, and...
Yeah.
And it was... The thing is that the finding a head in a candy cane tunnel is not the weird part now. The weird part...
He raises an eyebrow.
The weird part is that it was Ollie's head.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know what's going... It's like... There might be some sort of, like, memory displacement or something, but... I'm sorry to say
I think you're getting a little stressed out, bud.
Yeah, it's like...
Don't worry about it. You might be mixing up some memories, but...
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can assure you, it was not her head. You will probably see her there.
Yeah. I think so.
He gives you like a half side smile, like kind of like a closed mouth, like smile. Hey, I'm a club and I don't know how to relate to people smile.
Catherine smiles back. And I act for a living, but I still have social issues smile. But I'm doing my best.
All right, you have related to each other through smiles. +1 points of communication.
Wait, what was that last part?
I was joking. It's a joke.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, you do anything else?
I turn back to Dimitri and kind of just pet him. Hey.
Are you in the front seat or the back seat? I assume if you're going to be doing that. You can't really do that from the front unless you want to try and squeeze over to the back from the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
try
right.
that.
Roll a Dex Athletics.
Cool. Dex. Okay, cool. Ew!
All right, you successfully wiggle your way to the back without bothering anyone too much. Then you may pet the sun.
Pet.
You pet the
Or
sun.
you may try to roll a wits, either a wits expression or a wits animal can.
Wouldn't it? Is that how you do it? I thought it was presence. If you're trying to like communicate with him.
Oh yeah, good point.
Presence expression?
Yeah, I'd say or
Is it presence expression or presence animal can? Ray, make either a wits empathy or a wits animal can.
I'm gonna say it. Do I get psychology?
No, this is not animal psychology. Lights on
No.
fire.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I have socially small means I have
Oh, did you
minus-
get socially small?
yeah, that would be like -1 to expression rolls.
I don't know. Is it? I think it's just -1 to social rolls, which this is. But it
Okay.
also makes you -1 to being noticed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
so-
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia is calling me. The entire state.
8.
Okay.
That would be that would be an 8. 8 wait, that would be a I'm sorry, it's just kind of
Don't worry about
7.
it.
It'd be a 7.
That shark, you can determine what happens. I don't know bear psychology.
3?
Re-roll.
For me?
No, Raymond beat
Raymond.
you. No, Raymond beat you.
Did Raymond beat me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. All right, okay. So a few things happen. Well, a couple of things. Because he kind of seems to be occupied with Raymond talking to him, Katerin. He doesn't notice you reaching out to pet him at first, and you see his eyes kind of flick over, and he flinches a bit as you touch him. But then once you sort of make it clear that you're very much not a threat, he just sort of settles into it and just sort of lets you do it. But you can tell he isn't 100% comfortable with it. He's just kind of tolerating you doing it.
You want me to stop? I can.
He looks at you nonplussed. He doesn't seem like he's bothered.
that bear look.
Yeah, it gives you that nonplussed neutral bear look. Raymond, with what did you roll? Empathy or animal can?
Empathy.
Okay. You can tell he appreciates the gesture, but you don't know what that but entails.
Never mind.
Alright. Do you two dunguses do anything else before they're on your trip?
Captain kind of.
Dungus. Sorry, go on.
Captain's gonna look over to Raymond, kind of just So this is the. So you know the plan, right? You guys do what you do, I do what I do, and we're good.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
you will too.
I mean, I'm always fine, but
Yeah.
I mean, just look at me.
Yeah. So. I mean, we're. You overheard like Dorian being like cleared, right?
Uh-huh.
You think I should probably like text him and see what if that's true or not?
Would you like to text him to see if that's true or not?
Yeah, I would.
Well, then you can text him to see if that is true or not.
To be honest, that was not me asking for permission. It was just,
Do what you want.
Okay. I'm doing this of my own volition.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Then do it. Or is it now not of your volition because I said to do so?
I'm already doing it.
Okay, go for it. Sounds good. Do it.
This music. I feel like there's driving over hills and like everyone's smiling. Dorian, you get a text. Do you notice and/or answer?
He's probably shuffling through music on it, so he'll answer.
Okay. Everyone else, I'm assuming you're solid, just to make sure. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay, radical, dadical. Alright. I love how it's just Dorian and Al in that card too, and no one is speaking because they're both quiet, and Dorian is listening to music.
Are we shifted over to our scene?
They have the entire minivan. Yeah, we'll use this as a shift to your scene, Dorian. Do you do anything, Dorian?
So, are we there yet?
Al looks at you, Dorian.
Oh, yeah, hey, the road. Let's looking at the road, Al.
What's gonna happen to other cars?
Yes, God forbid I missed my turn.
Oh, we're gonna crash into something.
She turns and looks meaningfully at the wide expanse where she's just going straight ahead, and then looks at you again.
So, now that I've tactically cornered you, I got you a thing.
She raises an eyebrow.
He reaches suspiciously into his suit, like he's about to do a drug deal or something. And he pulls out a little package of postcards he got on his various little vacations.
She
You gotta put that in your inventory, by the way.
I'll remove something from my inventory so
Yeah.
I can put it in.
Yeah, do that.
Because he's been meaning to give her these.
She looks back at you, Dorian, genuinely surprised. Like, you don't need to roll an empathy. She's not hiding that, and she just kind of looked back to the road, looked back at you, looked at the postcards, looked at you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Roll an empathy, Dorian.
Oh god. Time to understand feelings.
Time to do it.
Here I go.
Here we go. Hey.
Hey.
You're kind of gauging her, Dorian, and she there's that's owl.
That's an owl, all right.
That's an owl. That sure is an owl reaction to postcards.
A genuine owl right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of. Did she take them, or is he casually slipping them into her lap?
She'll reach back with one arm and like sort of motion for you to put them in. She might make like a small crab snap motion with her fingers.
I give it to the crab.
The crab places in the glove box.
Transaction complete.
It is done. Crab contract has been sealed. We can sort through them one later. This.
Also, subject change. Do we necessarily have to go in?
First of all, wow, you need to work on your conversational transitions.
Hey, no problem.
Second,
It worked, didn't it?
I mean, it may be a problem if you want to talk to more people who are not as quiet as I am. I don't know. Second of all, why do you ask?
Well, this whole thing with Ollie and stuff. I can't necessarily say what I'd do if I saw her, so maybe better to have me outside the city for a little bit.
What do you think he will do?
Probably something dumb.
She thinks to herself for a moment. Tell you what. When we get to the village, you have my full permission to continue listening to your music at as high a volume as you want. And I don't know.
That's a deal. I'll take that.
She nods. At least that's where you want to be occupied with potentially looking at her. Your perception will be elsewhere. Yes?
Or I'll just entertain myself with dramatic music. Something will work. Punch me if I'm about to pull out a gun, though.
I will, you will be prevented, don't worry.
Finger guns and puts his earbuds back in.
She turns back to the road. And I guess that's that one done.
Alright. So, we good? Anyone else want to do anything on this travel town extravaganzas?
I mean, if Dorian and Catherine are okay with, like, texting each other, I'm good with that.
Well, that can be something that's done in the side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. One second. grabbing something. But yeah, so after a long, but not actually that long trip, Shark, how long exactly is it again? Remind me.
It's like a day to 2 days.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Actually, let me roll.
But you guys are getting kind of used to it. Because the first trip was how many days?
A while.
It was like 3, so at least. Shark, get the hell off of the fucking thing.
Oh.
You guys finally, after 10 billion years, no, you make it. It actually feels like no time at all. It's kind of crazy because you're getting so used to it, and you feel like you're sitting your life away. It's not like obviously you don't just drive straight. You take breaks, you eat snacks, you awkwardly don't talk to each other.
You awkwardly do talk to each other, and it's awkward.
Yeah, so much awkwardness, mostly involving Catherine and Dorian being awkward people. This is a call out, and Jackie. This is a call out post. Hello.
I'm an excellent human being. How dare you?
And you guys arrive at a familiar for everyone except for Jackie place. Shark, do you actually remember can you remind me if they don't have a fence or anything here, do they?
They don't. No.
Yeah, so it's actually
They just kind of have like.
I think if you go to the bottom right, did I put you guys on the right one? Yeah, if you go to the bottom right. Oh, maybe I didn't give you vision. Let me check.
I see nothing.
It's fully black for you.
Yeah.
You dungus.
A familiar sight. The void.
Yes, you fools. I trusted you.
The void has returned to claim you, my children. Time
Not
to go.
again.
Bye.
How
Just got back.
Yep.
Because all players see sight, however, all players aren't seeing sight. That's weird, because when I turn down my GM opacity, I still have sight.
I also have sight.
Is it because the fog of war is not enabled? Can you see now?
Nope.
I'm gonna refresh the screen, okay?
You can, but I don't think that's the issue. Oh shit! I want to turn that off. Crap. Did you guys see anything when I turned that off?
No.
I didn't see anything.
I was refreshing the screen.
No. Yeah. What about that? Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know. Fucking whatever. Let me see. Let me move a patience. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You did it. Good job.
So you show up to this. This familiar to most of you location, but for a description for our friend Jack, you see very similar looking trucks, but mostly the structuring here is a lot different than. Was there a sign, Shark? You're gonna have to remind me. I think there's a sign for marshalling.
There is a sign, yes.
Okay, you see a sign. Does it say "Welcome to marshalling" or just marshalling?
I believe it says "Welcome to marshalling." Yes.
All right, there's a sign that says "Welcome to marshalling." You probably have heard whispers or mentions of this. People don't seem to tell you things, Jackie. Is that the GM's fault or the Aces? Who knows? And you see a lot of crates and trailers, and it seems to be a lot more full than the other place and a lot less militarized. Like less guards, less. There's no gates. There's no tank from what you can see. And I'm not going to make you roll perception for that. That's just kind of obvious off the bat. And you guys are kind of led in by Patty and Al, and Dimitri sticks to the back. If you guys want to roll a perception, you can. It's up to you, but you will get basic things regardless. But if you want to roll a perception, you can. All right. Yeah.
What's the rote quality again?
Rote lets you reroll failed dice.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you get trained observer?
I did.
My beautiful son.
I did.
Trained observer is the only overpowered merit that GMs like.
Yeah, I think on the reroll though the 10s don't Or not 10
Oh.
agains.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just the failed dice,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with.
No,
say
you can
something I
still
forgot.
reroll 10s, I thought.
Yeah,
It's
you
on
can
the-
re-
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
those
you reroll the
yeah,
reroll the failed dice, but on the failed dice, if you rolled a 10, that one doesn't reroll.
Oh, okay.
They just don't
Um,
put the exclamation mark after.
Any
Mhm.
negatives for blasting music?
Yeah, I'll take off 1 for ears.
It's a funny joke because I ignore it.
Yes, you ignore it. It's fucking hilarious. -6 actually. You're blasting your music real loud. Is
Okay,
that what?
so I get to roll 4?
How much? How many minuses do you get to?
3, up to 3.
Okay, yeah, you'll probably normally be fine then. Yeah, that's fair. I actually kind of really like that. Crit fail. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so in that case, your exclamation point, you wouldn't do it on the reroll, like Lolsey said. So yeah, you get 3. All right, is that everyone who's gonna roll perception?
Fuck it, why not?
My daughter.
Ooh.
What's this?
Is this?
All right.
Eyes emoji.
Raymond's gonna be petty trash. No.
Type out. Plus.
Yeah, do that. Oh, Jordan, stop being a wholesome lad. I hate you.
Perception is sad.
Yeah. You guys like this topic music? I'm just kidding. Katerin, you walk into village. Village looks similar, but you see 2 people in front of you. You have familiar, and familiar. You have big man and small salt, as you see, it doesn't look like there's a lot of other people around. That's all you get. Patience, you notice this, and you especially notice that there's not a lot of people around. That's strange. This is for Patience and Dorian. You guys notice there's usually at least a few other people walking around. No, I am not playing music, Shark. I'll be playing it in a second. Jackie, you notice all of these things, especially because, well, you don't notice that this is weird. People are normally out, but you do notice there's a lot of buildings here. So I guess everyone's inside, maybe. And you notice this trail that like kind of leads. It seems to lead further into the village. You also, with 4 successes, I say you smell something that smells burnt. You get a good whiff, because usually you don't. I mean, how much can you really smell when everything is snow and water? Correct me if I'm wrong. That might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you don't get much of a whiff when everything is ice. But you do smell something that smells a little bit burnt. But as you guys walk into the village, Patty waves, and you see this big man who most of you recognize, but Jackie does not. And he's like, my favorite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks at the bear. 12 Guardians! And my favorite 12, I mean, and he shoves through. We have a new face!
Steps back.
It's nice to meet you. He holds out his hand. The name is Willard. Captain Willard Morgan.
She will shake hand, Jackie.
You shake hand with Big Boy. Do you want to roll strength show off, as it seems to be the case with big boys?
Yes.
Okay. That was a mistake.
That's fine. I love making mistakes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What was that roll?
Oh,
Why
wait,
did you make that roll?
Wait, is it straight strength or is it strength athletic?
It's strength dex.
Oh, strength dex. Okay, let me re-roll then. Wouldn't do that.
Shall I do the same then?
Yeah. Strength dex. Yeah. Oh, re-roll.
Damn.
Okay, nope.
Get fucked, lol.
This isn't it's so unfair. You get such good successes. You try to put up a fight, but this man has literal supernatural strength. Patience, you look at this and you're like, yup, take puff of cigar.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Jackie, you can feel free to notice Patience understanding.
Understanding patient nod.
Yeah. He gives you a big smile. Feel free to roll an empathy on that, everyone.
Yes, my baby empathy.
Big roll. Press. Is that everyone who's gonna roll, or patience reroll? Nope. Oh, yep, you got it.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Everyone else, you notice nothing. Patience. This man looks not. That is not a. It is a genuine smile, but it's covering something. It's definitely not. He is not at peace. Is the best way to say it. Anyways,
Is he like squeezing her hand really tightly?
yeah, we'll say that. We'll say Paige. He shakes your hand too, and that's where you get it from. Oh no, goodbye. He's like, he walks back, and he Patty isn't saying much, and neither is Al, but he's kind of waiting for Willard to give his spiel. He essentially addresses the crowd, and he says, "Well, I'm glad you all came. Mostly, I'm glad Patty and Al came. I have to speak about things with them. Feel free to go around and look through. The thing is, most of the villagers, not most of them, but a good bit of them have left. So feel free to go into any houses. You know what? Here you go." He's like, "I forgot I had someone make this for me." He goes in the back of his pocket and hands. He starts waving it around for someone to take it. It's a folded piece of paper. Just any takers.
Hey, I like paper.
Dorian, he gives you the paper. Yeah, it's a map of marking out all the houses that are basically good to go in because nobody's home. They left their doors unlocked. It doesn't really matter. They're not coming back. I honestly don't care. If you have to find something, you will. I'm pretty much made up my mind about the situation. I don't care what you guys do. Feel free to explore however you must. I'm mostly here to talk to Patty now. Oh, and also I'm going to have Ollie over here. Make sure you guys don't get up into any shenanigans, and Ollie nods. She doesn't say anything. I guess if you guys have any questions for me or what you're allowed to do, quote unquote, he like opens his hands in a like accepting manner for questions. Scans, looks. All right, fair enough.
No.
Oh, backflips.
Sorry, I was running back for myself like, I gotta ask!
He meets eyes with Dad.
Willard, what happened here?
His smile turns not to a frown, but to a not smile. And that's enough to tell you it's a frown in his eyes. And he begins, you know what? You're going to be looking through the village. You're going to be able to see for yourself. It's pretty obvious, but our little town isn't in the best of states. A few things have happened. People left, incidents, and then people who are gone, not of their own volition, as it has been the case. Something needs to be done about it, and I intend to do something about it.
Would you mind if I sit in on your talk with Patty here?
Patty, he looks at Patty. Patty looks at you, Patience.
Patience looks back at Patty.
Don't give me those eyes.
Do I have to roll persuasion?
Yes, actually, yes, you do. That is a good call. You have to roll. You have to play the game.
I have to do the dice.
Oh my god, you have to roll dice in this game? What the fuck?
God.
Yes, roll your dad plus hot. Damn, re-roll. Oh, Patty is like, I'm sorry, Mr. Patience. You're going to have to sit this one out.
All right.
What was that roll? Do you need help, Patience?
The roll is a boy.
I was going to say, I think it might be a little late unless he's stepping in.
I don't care. You can do it.
Hey, what is it?
The presence persuasion. Yeah.
Plus any striking looks.
Yeah. And then you can just roll the successes, Patience.
It's not going to be a ton because I don't have persuasion. But Dad's got to help Dads.
Dad's gotta help.
All right, roll your 1 dice.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna say that we're gonna go back a little and say that happened on the first roll, so that way you win rather than having to roll again. So yes, you've convinced.
I'm fine with fairly re-rolling if I have to.
Do you want the help to be like so last minute that it happened after she defeated you in Look Combat? It's up to you. I'll give it to you because I don't care.
Because then my help's pity help patients.
Basically, her help was like after she had been like, nah. So, do you want to do it like that, or do you want to do it like you get it? Basically, I'm letting you.
I'm gonna leave this up to Dorian.
How dare you? Why have you done this? It was established already. I'm an awkward human being.
No, it's too late. Now you must tell us, Tori. All eyes are on you for this relatively insignificant moment.
I can imagine it going badly, and then Dorian just pops over Patience's shoulder.
All right,
hey, bud.
so then re-roll Patience.
And that's with the extra 1, right?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Damn it!
Dang.
It was even because it was tied again. It was even closer. And she's very much like squinting at the double dad, and she's like, "I'm sorry, guys."
All right. Well, you know where to find us.
Yeah, don't worry. You guys will be briefed on anything that is important for you guys to be briefed on. And then she looks at Willard and she's like, "I'll catch up in a second. You and Al can go ahead. I have to brief them on some other stuff." And he's like, "Whatever, shrug." Yes, this man walks off. Al goes with him. Shark, take them to their home. And Patty kind of gets in front of you guys, and she's like, so you guys have a very specific job. I know I wasn't clear on what that was until now, but essentially, your guys' job is to go through, and he told you about those abandoned houses. He was surprisingly more okay with it than I thought. I thought we would have to get into some shenanigans. But yeah, go into all those houses. Feel free to go into the other houses and talk to people. Basically, from what I've been hearing from you guys, it doesn't seem like there's a chance. She's like trying to like say this. There's a chance that they are not the cause of each other's problems, and I'm leaning on that side, but we need evidence. So if you can find enough evidence, up to you. If we can find enough evidence, give me a second. Shark, where'd you put the children, by the way? I need to use one of them. I need Willard again. If you can find... No, the children is Willard. If you can find enough evidence and you can bring it to me, we may be able to convince them to cool it. Just go to the houses, talk to the people. Same kind of deal, but a little more, since there's not as many people here anymore. It's a little more on seeing if you can find actual stuff in the buildings, evidence like that. If you find anything that's not directly related, that's fine too. Just keep your eyes open. See if you can find anything. Any questions? Also, he looks at Ollie. I just realized, and Ollie's like, squids. No, we were never going to do anything, Ollie. Don't even worry about it. Also, puts hand over shoulder. She's here and alive, everyone. Ollie shrugs Patty off her shoulder. Yeah, here and alive. I heard you guys thought I died. I didn't.
It's good to see that.
Yeah, I would be not happy if I was dead.
Yeah. Same here.
Anyways, any questions or something? Brad, are you just gonna like chill this whole time? I mean, I'm mostly just here for insurance. She kind of grumbles. Yeah, whatever. The rest of you guys. She scans. Okay. She like slowly starts walking away. Where's Willard's token? Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Yes, thank you. As Patty starts to leave, Willard, or you start to see him running back from kind of like out of your view distance, and he's just bolting, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I probably should have mentioned this. Be extremely careful when you go into these buildings, because there is very likely a chance to find an explosive."
Why?
Wouldn't have that been the first thing you should have said?
I forgot.
Amazing.
Look. That is on me, but I almost forgot to tell you. Because one of them has already blown up.
Oh, so that's what I smelled.
No. He points at you. That was a while ago, and it's not that. I know what you're talking about. It's not that. Be careful. That is all I'm saying. I don't know what they look like. We have no idea what they look like. We just know a bomb blew up. He's saying this as he walks back slowly. All right, bye. Good luck. And he backs off into the void. And then Patty's like, well, wish Charlie was here. See ya. Have fun. Don't blow up. Sweats. And you guys are left to your own devices with a task. If you want, you can roll initiative. It's up to you. But I'm assuming you will need to, because I don't think you guys will be able to decide what to do otherwise. I'm sorry, I don't have faith in my own children.
We all go first.
Charlie is the best, most caring ace promoted. We all go first. Yeah, don't forget, or Shark, can you give them their thing?
With their thing?
Their initiative, you fool! Patty takes out a book, starts reading. Or not Patty, Ollie. I have so many children to roll initiative. I mean, and also, if you guys are going to pair up, who will you pair up with? If you're going to do that. I don't know if you're going to go as a squad or you're going to pair up again.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly reload the page, because every time I do anything, it's like, oh, we're unable to connect to the server, and then it does it anyway.
Shark, servers are a myth. Invented by the government.
I mean, this first I've heard of it.
Yeah, and you know that? I am Amazon. I know how server work.
Thank God.
Actually do, but no big deal. It's literally my job. I know how to do my job, guys. I would hope so.
Sound like fucking hope so, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I did not want that. How dare you?
I wanted it.
You hideous creature.
I wanted it. What's that? It was a mistake to. So what? You Gorbos, is anyone gonna pair up with each other? Is Dorian just gonna be by himself?
Yep.
Wait, are you not gonna? Did he decide not to? Did you decide to chill?
He's here.
No, like, is he gonna do things, or did he? I didn't remember what the outcome of his talk with Al was.
He's got earbuds in.
So he's still gonna do his thing, just put earbuds in.
Yeah, kind of. Depends.
Yeah. I was just making sure, because if I had known that, I would have. I would give the GM shove of, that's literally the entire session. You're gonna do nothing. But if he's gonna be going around, then that's fine. All right. So, I would like to last time ask if anyone's gonna pair up with anyone.
If anyone wants to be with me, I'm game.
Because if not, then I guess you guys will literally be doing everything on your own, or you'll be doing everything as a squad. It's up to you. Yes, we'll say.
Grab a buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll say Eric, and here I'll give control patience so you can drag this one.
Yeah, I want to try go Jackie this time. Gotta go with the girlfriends.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, so
Sounds
then
good to me.
It is Jackie and BB, and then obviously Eric doesn't have one. Raymond, are you solo? Dorian, Katerin, you guys are solo. Katerin, Dorian. Feel free
Fair.
to no.
Now you get back here. We're buddies now.
You just awkwardly shove on him, and he just looks at you.
I got my buddy.
I mean, I kind of think it. I'm sorry. I'm kind of.
You can just roll a dice if you want. It does not matter. Roll a 1d4. Just roll a 1d4. Yeah, you're gonna be with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're with Dorian.
Yeah, I meant Dorian. Dorian, I think we should probably.
Dorian has hella headphones in.
He does.
You can drag him along if you'd like.
You should just share a headphone with the polar bear.
Raymond, want to join our cool kids club?
Nope.
There. Wow. Wow.
You're wrecked.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember this.
Friendship ended with Raymond. You friend us to Dimitri.
Katerin is now my friend.
Dimitri, are you trying to convince him to follow you?
Yes, come here, Dimitri.
All right, you can try. Feel free to roll. While you do that, Jackie and BB, you go.
Lead the way.
Ollie looks
Sorry,
at you.
yeah. Okay.
Ollie looks at you all splitting up. You guys are making it a lot harder to follow.
The plan all along.
How about we go see the marketplace? That seems like a good place where there'll be people that we could talk to.
Oh boy, talking to people. Yeah, sure, sounds good.
I guess I'll follow you guys.
Oh dang, I love this lighting thingy.
Your dynamic lighting's great.
Yeah, it better be. I paid $50 fucking for it.
Dang.
I'm just kidding. It's a year. It's fine.
Okay. Whoa! What is this?
What indeed?
What are you gonna continue going to the marketplace, or are you gonna investigate?
I gotta stop and look at this. Yeah.
Are you gonna do an investigate?
Yes,
I'm
please.
just gonna look at it. 'Cause
Roll a perception, you children.
Can I roll an investigation instead?
You can do an investigate next, but the perception's for knowing what this is, because let me tell you, it's not actually an explosion. That's forever happening. Okay, I'll give you guys the same thing. 2 and 3 are relatively similar. Jackie and BB, you guys come up to this, and you see something that looks like the remnants of one of these homes, completely burnt and basically,
Blown apart.
Yeah, blown apart. It's pretty clearly blown apart. So this is probably what Willard was talking about. And if you would like to now roll an investigate, I will let you. It's not on fire. It's completely just burnt shit. It's like a leftover remnants of it.
Oh my goodness.
BB, it's just a bunch of ashes and leftover burnt shit. You really can't tell what's going on.
I kind of want to just have Jackie take out her bat and just start sifting through it.
You can try. Perhaps a second bomb.
At least look for remnants of it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
What would that roll be?
Sifting. It's just another investigation. Yeah, using the bat doesn't change anything.
Ugh, God. Note to self: put a point in investigation.
I told
Is it
you guys.
is it wits investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
I was telling you guys we're gonna be doing a lot of investigation.
I know. It's just funny to me that she's so fucking stupid.
She's not stupid, just unobservant.
Statistically, she's stupid. And I love it, it's fine.
Alright, 1. That's better than BB, so I guess that makes BB a complete moron.
God damn it.
God damn it, BB, you fucking idiot.
No! BB is perfectly valid.
She's valid. BB, don't worry, you're valid. Your data is verified. Do not worry. Let me find the correct fucking art. I have to remember what it's labeled as. Shark, did we do this one? Did we actually write the one out for this? Yes, we did. Okay. You got 1. So with that 1 success, I will tell you, you notice there's some kind of burnt clothing material that you seem to have noticed. You don't know what kind of material, you just know it's like used to make clothes, clearly. You've seen that kind of thing burn before, and you're like, it looks like clothes I've seen burn. Because, you know, all those sick riots.
Oh boy. Even if it's not worth mentioning, she'll just kind of motion to BB. It's like, look, clothes.
Oh, close.
Or some sort of cloth.
Oh.
It's probably just some clothes.
Oh, wow, BB, now that you've noticed that, you can specifically investigate it.
Oh shit, sorry, my phone's being crazy.
Phone gets out, starts shooting a gun.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
It doesn't like you anymore.
Okay, I think it's done. No, it's not. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore this for a second.
Okay.
Oh.
I just imagined it's one of those things where they draw little, like, stick figure hands and stuff on rocks and, like, inanimate objects, but it's your phone and it's, like, wiggling its hands.
Since Jackie's pointed it out, could BB investigate this cloth
Yes.
thingy?
Yes, and I have offered this to you as the GM.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Wow, geez, BB, you just needed to focus. That was all it was the whole time. BB, you may not be a clothes scientist, but you sure know somehow what this looks like. I don't know what dark past you've had. Maybe your mom burnt something you loved one time. I don't know if she's that terrible. That's up to you. You can tell it's Shark. What kind of material is that called? Knitted.
Yeah, it's like knitting material, similar to like a woolen sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yarn?
Like
Yeah.
yarn. That's the one.
Yeah, it's like like woolen yarn, stuff like that.
Huh. Can BB just take a bit of it out?
Yes, you can. It's basically it's like chunks, basically burned up chunks, because it kind of like whatever was left essentially.
Oh, you never know. She puts it in a little baggie.
You put it in a baggie. How many baggies do you have? I'm not gonna be a dick GM. Actually, I don't care. Just make sure you put it as an inventory slot. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I'll do.
All right, Dorian squad, which is Dorian and Katerin and maybe Bear. Did you roll for that?
I wanted to course him with like a piano app or something, because I can't do manipulation. I'm hypering this.
Shark, do you want to give her? It's up to you. Do you want to give her a bonus for music?
Yeah.
You could just not. I mean,
not really, because it's more kind of like a specific type of persuasion.
Well, whatever, Bear. We don't need you.
all right. The bear yawns and lays down, and then Brad yawns and lays down on the bear.
The bear lets it.
He starts.
Well, then.
You hear Brad kind of start talking to the bear, and the bear responds in groans.
Okay, so where are we headed?
gonna say he seems to talk to the bear like a normal, just fellow club.
How old are you, Caddy?
Me?
Yep.
I turned 27 a while ago.
That's pretty good. You haven't been to a brothel before.
Uh,
Haven't been here for a while.
oh, are you sure that's, like, on the map?
Yeah, it's right here.
I mean,
Points
like,
it out.
the map that he's supposed, like, Willard said that we could go into.
Friendly reminder, you can go into whatever the hell you want. And he did not say specifically go anywhere. He was just telling you that the abandoned ones are abandoned.
It's a place, there's tons of people, generally all the time. If there's gonna be clues, possibly there.
Maybe.
Not an ulterior motive.
But it might have explosives in it. It's like, it's just.
Well, that's gonna suck.
I mean, like. To be honest, I'm. Oh boy, how do I say this? I'm. I have not gone to a brothel before, but I might have
I got perception on the dude over here. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, what? Yeah.
It's percepting the two of you.
I'm percepting him harder.
Counter
Okay.
percept.
You percept him. Roll to percept him.
All right, I'm gonna do that too. Ooh, 4.
Nice.
Nice. I'll deal with you separately. Karen, you the guy that you see is kind of like he's fairly heavy set.
I think some of them. Is there a memory? I don't know if they've met.
Yeah, there will be. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yes. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Both of you roll memory, yeah. Because I was gonna save that after descriptions, but
No, Shark, I failed you. You do you.
Hey, since Cream failed you, can you just get the memory?
Oh, that's good. Good call. No.
Yes.
What's the roll?
Intelligence composure.
Yeah, that's it. I was gonna say wits, and then you reminded me I'm an idiot. Maximum dungus, if you will.
It's a boy.
Hey Dorian, it's that guy. You know the one. That guy.
Oh,
He-
the guyness.
Adam doesn't know who.
Karen, you don't fucking know who he is. All you know is that he means business. He's a big belly dude, and he seems to be standing outside of this place, very sort of purposefully in his stance. But you don't really remember who he is or if you've seen him before. Dorian, you know you've seen him before. He was you feel like, though, if you get him to talk, that will confirm as to whether or not you kind of have like this feeling at the back of your head as to who he is, but you're not 100% sure. You think he might have been like one of the people running around going to alert Willard about your shenanigans last time, but you aren't sure.
He's a squealer. Snitches get stitches, pulls out gun. No.
Dorian, no! Remember your arm!
I gotta be symmetrical. Alright, so we want to go here or here?
I vote going to the man who's just looking at us.
Alright, that's an invite to conversation.
Right.
Especially when they, look angry like that.
He stabs you.
Well, there I go. New character.
He does not stab you.
Addy kicks the door down, comes from inside. Sorry.
He folds his arms as you draw closer.
Hello.
Can I help?
Hey, fellow sir, have you heard about the bombs?
He side-eyes you, Dorian. And then he looks off in this direction. And then continues to side-eye you.
He'll do a little glance over the shoulder to see where he's looking.
Roll a perception.
Wait, I get a redo.
Yes.
I call a recount.
The GM's favorite role.
Dorian, over in that direction, there is this house, but behind it, like, the snow and the soil is kind of more blackened, and that's somewhere behind it.
So you have heard of the bombs?
Might have done. Who's asking?
Gestures itself. You know who did the bombs?
We don't know for certain, but if we had to guess, it'd probably be them. That's what the current thinking is, anyway.
Them, like... the bears?
He nods.
You think their big fat fingers could delicately set a bomb?
He shrugs.
I'm not the guy passing judgment around here. I'm just doing my job.
Did you see anything before the explosion happened?
Let me see. Wasn't even there that day? I think. Hold on. While I grab thing. Why isn't it here? No. Oh no, it's gone.
You okay over there?
I'm trying to find the thing. Yes. Sorry, what did you ask him again? Sorry.
Did you see anything before the explosion?
I wasn't even really here for it. I was sorting through this lot, and he jerks his thumb towards the doorway of the crate,
And I heard it came running out, but didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. I was just in here cataloging what we got.
Whose house was it?
Belonged to Bobby Fisher. She ran the odds and ends stall in the bazaar.
Was she inside at the time?
She was going to be. He trails off at that.
I know this is a sensitive subject, and hold on, I'm gonna roll empathy on him.
Same.
Okay. Roll that empathy.
Two.
Catherine, reroll. All that either of you can kind of tell is that he looks thoughtful right now, but you can't really tell anything deeper. That's just kind of his default look, though. So you don't know.
We don't know what.
No. You don't know what he's thinking beyond that.
I mean, it was close, but I mean, we don't know if, like, I mean, do you? I'm sorry if I'm kind of stumbling, but you, I mean, if you know if, like, part of me wants to ask you if you would know if there was, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of.
What are you getting at?
This is
Switch to bad cop caddy, you got it.
Look, we're like, if there's any more, like, if there's one, there might be more. We're trying to, if we find any, we'll try our best to disarm it. But
he nods.
Who tipped you off that they're in multiple houses?
That's for me. That seems to be the likelihood.
Like, possibly houses?
Not sure. Maybe houses, maybe buildings. All I know is there isn't one in here. And he, like, again jerks his thumb back to the door that he stood outside. If there was, I would have found it. I've been in and out of it often enough.
So there's nothing in here.
Well, there is stuff in there, but
no bombs.
No bombs that aren't ours.
Do you kids have any blast shields we could borrow?
Blast shields?
Oh, something to hold. In case we get stuck in that kind of mess.
I'm not sure. Let me check. Come on in, actually. You don't.
Thank you.
But
he turns and points finger at both of you, but don't touch anything.
Got it.
Hands in pockets.
He nods. He then takes out of his pocket a set of keys, unlocks the door, and heads inside. And waits for the two of you to join him.
We follow.
You do. Inside, you don't need perception for this. Inside, there are there's a number of different kinds of equipment, but a lot of them seem to be based around weaponry and defense. So there's like a couple. So there's like a couple of riot shields. There's a couple of shotguns, automatic rifles, semi-automatics, fair few pistols. There's like a landmine on one of the shelves. There's a few satchel charges, and in the center of the kind of dumped off into the corner actually is a bundle of fabric, and I need you to both roll a perception on that actually. Okay.
Wait 1 second.
Oh, no, it was...
Three rolls. Okay.
Fair enough. Karen, you notice that this roll of fabric is quite large, but you can tell due to its size that it seems to have attachments for sleeves, like sleeves for arms. And Dorian, you get all that, but you also see the glint of metal underneath one of the folds, specifically the hilt of some sort of weapon.
Dorian, you see anything? Is that a sweater?
The guy stops, looks to where you're looking. Oh, that's Willard's cloak.
Oh.
Don't wear it often now, but yeah, it's where he keeps his guns.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay, so those riot shields look nifty.
Yeah, not sure how much use they'd be in an explosion though, so there's that. But you're welcome to take them if you want. Just be sure to bring them back, because if you don't, he like flexes one of his hands open, and like his knuckles crack as he does so. We'll reclaim them.
Yeah, we'll bring them back. Tap's pin. Scout's honor.
Good, got it.
See that you do. All right. Do you take riot shields?
Riot shield.
How many do you take?
I'm gonna dual wield these suckers.
Do you have the space in your inventories?
I guess I can only grab one. Well, if I'm holding it like on hand, be like carrying a case.
Okay. You choose to carry it like that. Fair enough. If both of you add it to your inventories. Yes, that's the one. It's fine.
Do you do anything else while you're in here? Do you conduct any further investigation?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's like,
Okay.
Right. So another perception?
You can either roll another perception or you can roll a wits investigation.
Okay. I'm doing a perception.
Okay. Dorian,
I'm
what
not.
are you doing?
I'm doing a perception.
Okay. You take another look around, and yeah, it's only two. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because she rolled a 10.
Yeah. You take another look around, and you notice, Dorian, on the coat there is a smudge of something, but you don't know what it is.
What color is it?
It is... Ooh. It's a very good question. Well, the cloak itself is a darker sort of kind of like a dark burgundy. So the stuff on it is duck egg blue.
Oh.
You don't know what it is though. From like your cursory glancing and whatnot.
Gotcha.
You gonna do anything else about it? Or what?
Nope.
Alright, cool.
Dorian, did you find anything? I mean, sorry if I'm like interrupting you, or
Willard got dressed up to paint or something. I don't think we're allowed to touch.
wait, what?
There's a little blue over there. Points it out.
Oh, sorry. Right. Wait. Right. So, okay. Can I study that blue?
You can roll a wits investigation. Also, Dorian, roll a memory.
Okay, wits investigation.
I turned off my exclamation, so I need to reroll one of them.
Dorian, you with the one success, you can't remember anything about paint. That's it. Yeah, it's not enough for much. Just the fact that you just don't remember anything about paint could mean it's something. Who knows?
As for you, Kedrin, making sure not to touch, you head on over to where the cloak is, and you glance down and take a much more kind of like a closer analytical look, and it seems to be a paint of some kind.
Huh. That's definitely something. Thank you for letting us go in here.
He nods. Thank you for obeying instructions and not touching anything. Glad to see you learned your lesson. And he says that aimed very specifically at you, Dorian.
I still need this other arm for stuff.
Well, Just make sure you don't step out of line this time, you know?
All right. Thanks for letting us in. Gives him a pat on the shoulder. A very obvious touch.
He just sort of looks at where your hand was. I'm not a contact kind of guy, so.
Never the rules.
And with that, do you both leave?
Dorian doesn't have narcissism anymore, right? He's megalomaniac.
Megalomaniac now.
Okay, which is just when he's not in the spotlight, he's triggered. All right, just making sure I remember all your terrible, terrible secrets. Yeah. So unless you guys have anything else, we're gonna move on.
We're good.
Okay, Raymond,
Hi, Roman.
Hey,
my son.
my father.
Hoax. Go on.
Donka. Raymond goes to medical. Cause
All right.
Why would he go anywhere else?
Now that you're doing that, I know I am free to get pizza at Fun Shark.
Hi. So, Raymond, you head on over to the med crate. The door is slightly ajar. What do you do?
Oh, god damn it. We're, Raymond's gonna pull out his phone and call Letic.
You call your phone. You call her on your phone, and I need you to make a perception. You hear something from within the crate, but you aren't sure what it is. And then you hear the sound, that pickup sound. Hello? Letica Verserati, how can I help?
Letica, it's Raymond.
Oh. Hello.
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 Did you put a bomb in your medical crate?
No.
Are you inside your medical crate?
I am inside my medical crate, yes. Also, if I need to be in here working, why in the sweet living hell would I put a bomb in there?
Well, I was just told that there are bombs everywhere and the door's slightly ajar, and I don't want to look for it because I'm lazy. And also, I'm here!
There isn't a bomb in here, Raymond. And you enter in the I'm here, and you find yourself in familiar territory, Raymond. Latika is stood at the other end of the room, but that's not the only thing that catches your eye as you walk in. Off to the side, you see that one of the benches is occupied.
Oh. By who?
Roll make a perception.
Okay. 2 again.
It's occupied by a woman in her who seems to be in her late 30s. She's her face kind of has like mild stitches on like certain gashes that seem to be healing, but her torso seems to be wrapped in some kind of swaddling cloth or something.
Okay.
She does not seem to be awake, though. Yes, you are here now, Raymond, so can I help you at all, or?
I just want to check up on you. My favorite doctor.
She sighs. I am coping. Are you here for some other purpose, or?
Yes. This. And he pulls out 6K from his pocket. A 6K Gregory Buck bundle. That he didn't want to take, but someone freaking forced him to.
Are you presenting her with 6,000 Gregory bucks?
Yes.
My God. You present her with the Gregory money, the best money imaginable, and the only money that's actually worth something in this world. And she sort of looks at it and looks at you, looks at it, looks at you, looks at it, takes one of the notes, inspects it, looks at you.
What the heck?
What the fuck is this?
That's money I owe you.
Looks at it, looks at you, squints.
I don't see the problem.
Raymond, make either a manipulation, persuasion, or a manipulation subterfuge, please.
Why?
Because you're trying to persuade her to take an obviously fake currency.
I thought the Gregory bucks is American dollars.
Yeah, they're real dollars.
I thought they're real.
Oh, these ones are right. Okay, fucking.
Wait, these ones? Wait, there are fake ones done in?
You look down, Raymond. They have pictures of Gregory. You've been scammed.
No.
I'm just kidding.
God damn it.
Okay.
Duped
Right,
again.
so these ones are real, actual. Right, cool. Okay, so let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit.
Oh, that's why she was looking at me.
Yeah.
That makes sense now. That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So you present her with the money, and she seems surprised, but there seems to be also some recognition on her face, and she takes it. Glad to see you have not forgotten.
It's not for them.
I would engage the other part, but, well, with everything that's happened, my daughter is off-site.
Right. Well,
So,
again, gonna be here. I already told you about it, so.
yes. You can roll an empathy on her if you want.
I'd like to do that empathy. I like to use that. Hey, it's okay. It's not as shit as Raymond's supposed to usually are. Hey, it's even better.
Hey, nice. Raymond, she looks tired. She looks tired and stressed. And going off of that, you and off of your perception roll as well, you piece together that she's the only one in here.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be two others?
Yeah. Alright. Ray's gonna go pull over a chair and sit down. Say, are you okay? Really? Do you want to talk about it?
Honestly, I'm alright. Just had increased workload, and with everything that's happening, matters aren't exactly being helped.
Yeah. I get that.
Everybody's on edge as well, which doesn't help things. She looks over to the bed with the woman in it.
What happened to her?
Caught at the edge of the explosion. It seems there was an explosive in her house. Fortunately, she was not actually inside it, but was still caught at the edge of the blast radius.
Huh.
Hence, her being here.
Right. Seeing as how she's already seemed to be patched up, I suppose you don't need any help?
Not at the moment, no. Currently, I have done everything I can. I'm simply monitoring her condition. She
Right.
is sleeping. She is currently put under just because some of her injuries include quite severe burns, so she has had problems with pain, so
Right. Understandable.
there at the moment, yes.
Well, if you want to go to the brothel now, I can watch over her while you're out.
The brothel is out of business for the moment, I'm afraid.
Oh.
She chuckles sardonically.
All right. That's unfortunate.
It is, but it is not entirely. Well, not even entirely. It's not really something that can be helped, to be quite honest.
Mm.
Everybody has been railed up. Everybody.
Uh-huh.
Just feels like now we are closer to actual conflict than we've ever previously been.
Yes.
Just it's like I feel as if we've stepped over the precipice, but we don't know it because in cartoons where there was that one Roadrunner one where the coyote runs off the cliff, but he doesn't know he's run off the cliff because there's so much dust around him. And it isn't until he looks through the dust and sees that he's actually stood on thin air that he begins to fall.
Right.
I feel like we're in that state, but again, there's so much dust around. I don't know if there's thin air beneath us or actual solid ground,
I get what you're saying, yeah. Hopefully, when the dust clears, we're still on land.
Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping as well. You and the rest of your team can do something about this.
We'll try our best. You wouldn't happen to have any, I don't know, strange goings on or anything in the back of your head?
Not me, no. I'm afraid.
Strange injuries coming in at all? Or just...
She thinks for a moment. Nothing strange, really, no, on my end.
Huh.
Obviously, you're going to be asking around, so there may be others who may have a different answer to that question given their individual occupations, but as far as I am concerned, there have been no injuries or illnesses that have been so far out of the ordinary.
Right. Alright, well, thanks. If you, seeing as how your companions have left, if you need help while I'm in town, you can always give a call.
She smiles a little at that. I will be sure to bear that in mind.
I mean, I would know with my big fake degree and my fake science, but I can do something.
Your science isn't fake, Raymond. It's just in a current status of ill definition.
5 years of my life wasted on definition. How cruel! How cruel!
Raymond, please.
There's a smile. Alright, well, I'm going to get a move on.
I hope you have at least some success.
I'll try my best.
That's all we can do now, to be quite honest.
It's all we can really ever do.
I'll be seeing you around, Mr. Psychologist.
And I'll... Wait, did I ever ask you what your major was?
She, thinks for a moment. I don't believe you did, no.
Now I feel like an asshole.
She
What was?
shrugged. Medicine. Fairly obvious, right?
Maybe just a bit.
I mean, I originally went to university to study parasitology, but, well... different
Really?
course. Yes, but things ran that course, and I just preferred the medicine course, so...
Huh. Oh, well then. I guess I'll see you around. I don't even know a proper nickname for that major. What, witch doctor?
She smiles. And, like, turns away.
Raymond walks out.
Alright. You done did the talk with the doctor lady. Good job, Raymond.
Yeah, I gave her her pimp money now.
You did give her the pimp money. Good fucking job. Well done.
Yeah, fucking Patty didn't help. Fucking smacking money out of my hand.
Alright. With that, we move on to Patience. You have an aloof Eric with you. He'll basically go wherever you lead him to.
Yep.
What do you do?
We're gonna hit up where I circled. Pretty much just gonna go, well, not down the line since Raymond's all the way over there, but this one and then up to... like that.
Alright, you're starting off in the little reception hut?
Oh, I'm back,
Yeah.
my son. I can take care of this. Apologies, Shork. That was me.
That's alright.
All right, Patience.
I'll just destroy you later, it's fine.
All right, Patience, go forth, my son. Oh wow, Eric is really hacking over there. All right,
We'll leave him do his thing.
feel free to roll perception as you go in, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie came out of this one, didn't she?
Well, not when you came here, but you see her. She is the one who is at the reception desk, or she was last time you were here.
But does it hurt to look? And she's not here.
Oh, it doesn't hurt to look. Yeah.
Okay, you said what can I roll?
Perception. Perception.
Perception. 3.
Give me 1 second. Okay, so you've been here before, but there's a few notable little differences from last time you were here. Obviously, there's no one behind the desk. You see, the sign-up sheet that was there last time is still there, and there's a little sign that says "closed," and then in marker under the normal printed words "closed," it says "forever."
Oh.
And yeah, you also hear a little bit of music playing from behind the desk, but you can't really hear what it is from where you are, where it's coming from.
Any new names on the sheet?
Yeah, so you go to the sheet. and you do the read. I'm gonna have you roll. Shark, what would you say to notice things? Sure, my son. I'll have you roll either an investigation or a wits academics as you go through these names.
Oh, we'll do wits academics. This is a really tiny baby roll, but it's better than my investigation. Hey.
Okay. You go through, you see a bunch of names that you kind of recognize, kind of don't recognize. It's really like just you assume people from the town. You see Charlie Baker on there a few times. And with the one success, I'd say that's all you can get. I can see Charlie there.
Okay.
Everything else seems pretty just names. Oh, what's that? You want to roll it for Eric too? You can.
Rare. I don't know his rolls though.
You can pull up a sheet if you want and roll his pool, or you can just not. It's up to you.
I suppose. Or I could roll his apathy first.
Oh yeah, it's aloof.
Yeah, because otherwise Eric's not noticing anything, I don't think.
That would be his resolve, composure, I think.
So we'll find a sheet.
That's fair.
Found it. Ooh, it's always fun looking at new sheets. Okay. Oh my god. Tell Nick I rolled a crit for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's on point. Eric is on point. And he's going to be so upset. He's like, I only get crits, but I don't roll. I guarantee you he'll say that.
He straightens his glasses. Heh.
Move over.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, I'm paying attention to things. You get a bonus, I'd say, like, +1 to perception or investigation, because he's really on point. He's really paying attention. It's funny that he pays attention so much, and the one time he's not near.
Right? Okay, so I think he has a higher perception.
Yeah, and then
checking to see if he has other equipment. So now he's got those goggles, but I don't think they do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't apply here. Those are like bonuses in the dark, which is kind of weird, but he gets a bonus. But it was like, made with like a 9 crit, so it like zooms in.
So I think it's this one. Same as
well,
me.
I was gonna say, yeah, he gets the same as you. So yeah, you do anything else in here?
I'll duck in and just see where the music's coming from, see if there's anything out of place.
Okay. So you go behind the desk. Actually, you still have to ask you something.
Huh?
Ask you something real quick.
Okay.
So you go behind the desk. You see a couple books. You see some. God dang it, my freaking internet messaging. Whatever. You see a couple books. Actually, yeah, you saw a message here. Oh, this is. God dang it. Okay. What kind of phone is it, Yusuf? We'll just say it's an iPhone. It's actually kind of irrelevant. I just need to know if it was a phone. So you see a phone plugged into some headphones, and there's music playing out of the headphones, but again, you can't hear it because they're headphones. It's just some sound. But it's not like a new phone. It looks like something that you've seen back in the day. When you think iPhone, it's what you think of because you don't really know. You're not cut up with phones. So to you, it makes no difference. Eric probably notices and points it out, though. Anyways, yeah. So you see that, and You see some records stacked up in a record player, but it's not being used. And what was the other thing I said? Here, let me check. Oh, some books.
But otherwise, everything looks in order.
Yeah, nothing's like messed up or there's no bombs here.
Okay. With that, I'll turn off the light because she just left it on. On my way out.
Okay.
And let's do the next one if you'll let me.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll let you because the other ones are a little longer.
I'm just gonna do like a green check mark for where I've been.
Okay. Yeah, feel free. Anyone you guys
Or
can
a
mark.
patience colored check mark.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can mark things if you want. Like, oh, I want to go here. Like, whatever. I don't care. It's a map. You can do what you want. So yeah, you go over to the sun. I call everything the sun. Everything is your child, patience. Feel free to roll a perception. And then you can roll one for Nick as well with a +1.
Okay, for me... I didn't make anything!
Did you get 0? Oh, wow.
Eric got 2.
Okay, Eric got 2. Does he have Trained Observer?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so Eric got 2. Oh, what? You got 2 because Eric's not here. He has relayed this information to you. So you see a whiteboard. It looks like it feels a bit dusty in here, like someone hasn't been here in a while. And you see a whiteboard that looks like it had a schedule on it, but now it just says "Get the fuck out of town" in big old letters. You can roll an investigation if you want to try and see what the schedule was.
Uh-oh. I will try, but it'll be sad.
Yeah.
That's with investigation?
Yeah. And
Oh
then
wait, it
also...
doesn't matter. It's a luck die either way.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't make it.
Yeah, you can't tell what the schedule is. Oh, but Eric can also roll. I'm only doing this because it's kind of unfair. You're one person down, so...
Okay, he has... Okay. One.
You're getting that Nick luck.
Right.
Basically all you really get from it is it looks like a daily job schedule. It looks like it's pretty repetitive, so you can tell it's like, do this job, come back, do this job, do this thing, like meet with this person. But like it's kind of like vaguely erased out, so you can't really tell what's going on.
Okay. What's that in the corner?
That's a marking to show you the houses are abandoned. The blue marked houses are abandoned.
I will take a step in.
Okay, you go inside. I will let you roll one more perception.
Okay.
But just you this time, not Eric.
Right. I'm not bringing him in. That would be mean. Willpower, sure. I gotta check my willpower first. Did we get it all back?
Yeah, you've slept. Everyone gets theirs back. And does anyone have damage? Let me check. I'm sure.
Eric's got some, and Jackie has a lethal.
Hey, Raymond, you're healed.
Cadron's, I think, is healed too.
Yeah, Cadron, you're healed. Jackie, you're not. Turn that lethal into a bashing.
For Eric, I would think all his bashing probably healed up.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's every like 15 minutes, so yeah, he'd be good. And then it'd probably just have one lethal left, so I'll just do that. There you go.
Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna use a willpower to do my look-sees. I see maybe sees.
So you look around and you notice that behind the whiteboard there seems to be something kind of stashed behind it.
I will lean, but no touchy.
Okay, you lean and you see it's a picture, but you can't see what it is because you don't touch you.
It's behind the board?
It's like stashed behind it, yeah. Like it's slid there.
Shouldn't hurt to look.
So you take it out?
Yeah.
It's a bomb! I was kidding.
Tick, 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 tick.
You notice a photo of... I'm going to have you roll...
Memory.
I don't know if I want it to be memory or if it's like... Yeah, I'll make you roll a memory because it's the fact that you recognize traits of the individual in the picture.
1.
That's enough. This person has style to them. You notice it's a young version of your friend Natasha King and a man that you have not seen before, and they are holding a fish. Yeah, it's like
the fish, like the man holding the fish. That's not the fish seller, right?
No, it's
Okay.
not him.
I know where the fish came from, though.
Do you?
It's the guy who gave me a fish.
Of course. I wouldn't have.
But okay, so it's Natasha's. With that, I might poke around a little bit more.
Okay, you can.
Another perception or observation.
Yeah. You can roll it, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything else.
It's dark in here, and it's dusty, and someone used to be here, and he's not here anymore, or she.
I'm gonna scramble for the light.
Okay. You scramble for the light. You know what? Because of your, I respect your interest in mine and Shark's writing. You find the light.
Flick it out.
We'll let you roll one last time.
Come on. Hey.
All right. So you look over at the whiteboard again, and you're like, something going on there. And you notice it's a daily schedule for a fisherman. So this guy definitely is a fishing person. And it looks like at the very bottom, as you squint and look at it, it says it says you don't have a date because it's completely written out, but it says find daughter ? And then that's the last thing on his schedule.
Okay. I might actually pocket the picture
Okie dokie.
and head back out.
All right. All right. BB and Jackie. And well, unless you have any last things you wanted to do besides going somewhere else.
Actually, other hand, or never mind. Take a picture of the photo and then put the photo back.
That's
it
what I
would
was
be
like.
rude if I took it.
Yeah, I was like, you're just gonna take it, patience, instead of just take a picture. No, but yeah, okay, you do that. Good call. BB and Jackie, you guys have investigated this little spot. Ollie is behind you, watching and or reading. Depends on if you look and check.
Phoebe will look over her shoulder and goes, so, how have things been here, Ollie?
You can kind of see for yourself. Pretty crummy.
Oh, that's sad.
It's not the best.
It's... Oh. So what do you think is, like, behind all the problems here, then?
She shrugs. Everyone says it's the polar bears.
You don't think that?
I don't know.
Huh. Is the bazaar open?
The door?
Yeah.
You try it, or are you asking?
I'm asking as I'm walking towards it.
No.
Oh. Is that from Kareem or from Ollie?
She says no. Sorry, she sounds like me, but she does sound like me, so... She has a relatively lower voice.
Oh, that's a shame. Is it because there aren't as many people around?
She nods.
Oh. Well, where would we be able to find others we can, talk to and see what's been going on here?
You can check the houses for people.
Oh, sounds good. Jackie, is there anywhere you want to start?
That is entirely up to you, my dude.
Well, there's one conveniently here. Let's have a go.
Alright.
Roll a perception. Also, do you try the door?
No, I knock first.
Okay.
Are
roll.
these houses or tents?
These are houses. The tents
Oh.
are another thing here, but yeah, these are houses.
Cool.
Jackie, you don't quite hear it, but BB, before you're knocking, you hear like what sounds like sipping on a straw, and then when you knock, it stops.
Hello?
You get no response.
Is there anyone home? It's the Scardians.
You get no response.
Jack's gonna knock on the door, but a lot harder.
You knock harder. Do you knock like loud?
Yeah, loud.
All right, roll a strength. Athletic or brawl.
Okay. Open the door.
All right, so you can limit those successes, but if you do 5, it'll definitely break.
Just enough so that it doesn't break.
Okay, you do it just enough where like actually you hear a crack a little bit, and then you hear something fall over, and then you hear shit.
Looks at BB. I guess someone's home.
Fuck off.
I don't think they want to talk to us. Well, if we're just looking around to see if there's anything what's been happening here. If you would like to talk to us later, we can come back.
You hear some walking, and then roll a perception.
Oh dear.
Both of you see through the crack some figure is looking through, and then the figure goes away. I have to roll something. Yeah, yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Give me a second.
Oh
you
my
guys feel free to roll a perception.
Here we go. Come on. Oh my god. Sorry, I just noticed.
Neither of you guys notice anything happening. You hear some like shuffling, and that's basically it. And let me roll for Ollie, actually. Yusuf, she had a good perception, right? What is the roll for that? Do you remember? I just remember it was a lot. Okay, give me a second, because I actually do want to roll a fair roll here.
Scary skeletons everywhere.
Oh wow, that's not good at all.
Great.
I don't have to hide that. She tried. You guys... Oh, my bad. You guys notice she takes notes.
BB glances over and goes,
Oh, what are you writing, Ollie?
I'm just doing my job, taking notes.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like there's no one home. Well, no one wants to see us. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
I kind of want to peek in through the peek hole that
No, you can. It's up to you.
she's gonna peek in.
Okay. Give me a second. So you peek in. I don't want to keep making you roll a perception, but roll a perception. Feel free. Yeah, just looking blind-eyed. Do you want to use anything on that?
No, I'll save the eyes until when the door's actually open, and then I look again inevitably.
Okay, fair enough.
God damn it.
You see nothing. It's dark in there.
But I don't see people in there. Ooh.
It's dark. You don't see anything.
God damn it.
You don't get to have an implicit decision. Get out of here.
Damn. Can't hurt me for trying.
All right, you can leave or you can stay. It's up to you.
So
move on.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, do we see that guy as we go?
You can roll a perception again, but this time it'll be much easier.
God. God damn it.
Jackie doesn't notice, but yes, Dorian and Torian. BB, you notice, you hear it, and you see a skeleton on a on a jet ski. That's something I never thought I would say. Drive away.
I think a skeleton just stole a
Fuck
jet
you,
ski.
Guardians.
What?
Oh shit! That's all you hear. Ollie takes notes.
That sounds worth investigating if you.
Yeah, why not? Let's go after him.
I guess we could just follow the tracks, right?
Dorian and Kater and I will let you roll a perception if you want to combine your turns here and notice it. You noticed. You also noticed.
I just imagine they go into the munitions things, they come out and they just see like BB and Jackie chasing some dude, some skeleton.
That's essentially what happens, yes.
Am I able to recognize Hancock? Is he wearing his, what was he wearing, a Hawaiian shirt or something?
He wears a chill out shirt and Hawaiian, the Hawaiian flower necklace. And yes. Roll a memory, actually. I'll make you roll a memory for that.
I wasn't even going to roll to recognize if he wasn't wearing that.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been much too hard. He does have recognizable features, but you wouldn't have been able to see them.
I think I have his card.
Did he give you a card?
Yeah,
we gave him a card.
Something like that. We made business.
You gave him a card for sure. I don't know if this man. Yeah, I think Al kept being like no, and then taking the card away, and then eventually you snuck him one.
Right.
But you can roll a memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty fucking memorable, to be honest. He's one of the skeletons you've met. You just can't remember exactly which one.
I love me some skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, you've met all of... You've been the one who's met all of them first, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, what do? You guys are 4 people. You could do whatever.
Catherine doesn't remember.
Yeah.
I guess BB and Jackie will...
I was gonna say, BB, I think you've met him.
Yeah, so it was more BB screaming at him, so...
Yeah, so you can roll a +1 for screaming.
Do I really?
Yes. Because it scarred into your mind.
Oh,
you very much remember who this one is.
Oh my god, BB, it's that talking skeleton!
Oh my god!
And not just any talking skeleton, the slightly rude one.
She will slightly lag behind Jackie.
Oh yeah, you have cowardice. Roll resolve composure.
Yeah.
You slow down, but you're going still. I'm not gonna stop you from going. You're not running with her though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let Jackie deal with this.
Jackie will just point to you, BB, and tell you to go. And maybe flank him around here.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him.
No, just corner him. It's fine.
I'm not sure if I'll try. She's good. Please don't come my direction. Please don't come my direction. Please don't come my direction.
You other two can move too, by the way, Dorian and Katerin.
Before I go, I want to ask him about something.
I mean, you can just stay and do that next turn, and then they go and you stay.
Right.
Yeah, so Dorian, you can go ahead. You go. Dorian, do you stealth or do you just run?
Yeah, I'll stealth.
Alright, go for it. Remember, it's a -2 to notice me.
Does this count as shadowing?
Oh, is that a thing that you have? Like you follow someone? Yeah, you shadowing Jack. So that means Jackie might not even notice you.
Oh, wow. 9 dice and I get nothing.
You're fine. -2 to notice you, I remember. Alright, so you guys do a try technique. Give me a second. Do a try technique on the skeleton. You cornered this skeleton boy. You've decided You have found him, and he is. You come up to a man who has fallen off his horse, if you will, and he's looking at you, and he's not happy. You can tell somehow, but he's a skeleton. And somehow you feel it. You feel the vibe of unhappiness. He's like, "What do you want?" Puts his hands up. I see you over there. He looks at BB. You brought your money to get me this time? All right, do it. Bash my head in. Let's go.
Hey, no, we just want to talk. We just.
Funny suspicious she started running.
I'm not. Look. Last time I interacted with your friends, he does quotes with his skeleton hands. They attacked me and lifted me off my ground and threatened me, especially the purple one. It looks like they've got a second purple one. He points at you.
Starting to see why.
What do you want from me? Why do you always follow me? I'm just trying to have a vacation.
Vacation here? But aren't there bombs?
I don't care about some... Wait, what? Anyway, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
Well, we just wondering if we could ask you a few questions about this village since you came here. You must know some things.
All I know is there's a roof over my head, and I don't have to deal with all those idiots back home. But honestly, hearing all the crap they talk about here, they have worse leaders than mine.
Like, what?
They're gonna pipe up here. Is he referring to Kid?
What do you mean by worse leaders? You know
all right, one at a time. Get in line, roll initiative. No, he says get in line. Wait, he doesn't actually mean it. He just means one person at a time.
Alright, BB will wait then.
You notice him lift a drink. You don't know where that drink came from, and he slurps on it. Looking at you, Jackie.
Where do skeletons call a home?
I don't have a home, slurps.
You just said back home.
Next, looks at Dorian.
Are you talking about Kid as your boss, or?
I have no boss. Looks at Jackie.
Just drags a hand over her face like you just said back home. So clearly you do.
I come from a place.
Ooh, that's specific.
I don't like you. He looks at BB.
Feelings mutual.
Next.
You mentioned something about the leaders. Do you know something about the interactions between the leaders?
I mean, they cry about it every 3 seconds. Willard this. Kabila this. I think these idiots are fighting themselves.
Well, do you know anything more about it?
What do you think I am, the journalist? I just know that they're fighting over nothing. I don't think they have anything actually. I have not seen a single one of them come from either side to each other, ever. And I've passed through this area a lot.
Question? Is this house on fire?
It's like smoldering slightly. It's not exploding in fire, but it is smoldering a little bit.
Did we know about that before?
Jackie smelled it.
You guys have a conversation. I'm gonna go over here.
He backs up this way. He's just watching his back. Slurps, looks at you, Dorian.
Hey, we're friends here. You know that. You need any help? You just show the card. All right, have fun.
Yeah, he's like, thanks to you though. He looks at you. I've been having to deal with Leslie more. He's looking at Dorian. Anyway, so looks back at Jackie. Slurps. And you notice his shirt getting wet as he drinks from this drink.
She's just not even gonna ask. She'll motion for BB to talk.
Looks at me.
Well, what do you know about what's going on then, if you don't think it's them doing it to each other?
I've been alive a long time. They're just being a bunch of babies. I've seen this before.
Oh, I see. Then, do you know anything that has been happening here?
Oh, I literally just came.
I mean, why did you choose this place to...
Because I thought it would be quiet and I knew there was some houses. Oh wait, I didn't. I came here and I asked if they had any open houses because I wanted to find one and sit down and just relax. Because last time I was vacationing, I was outside and there was snow and then a lot of people just came up to me. You join a team of pirates so you can get away from your annoying neighbors. And you can't escape them. So
Team
I
of
found
pirates?
This is something you would remember, BB. That's where you met him.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Oh, okay, well, sorry for disturbing your holiday.
You should be. He pokes you.
Oh my god, please! Please, I'm sorry.
You Cardians are so rude. Yeah. He like backs up when he feels you coming up on him. Back up. He does like a little bit of like a hand movement. Slowly gets on.
Oh, hold on, have a. Is that yours?
Is that yours? Points at the house, slowly cruises.
Gets on it.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That's your question, Hancock.
Alright, get on it then. Here, I'll move you on it. There you go. I guess we're going on an adventure, Dorian.
Oh, nobody would join me last time.
Alright, you guys go off. We'll discuss that later.
Oh my god.
I've dragged them a little too much to the side. Let's see if I can get them back. Okay. You guys are off screen. I just want to have that. Jackie and BB, do you do anything else? Also, Dorian, okay, let's make sure you hadn't rolled for something that I missed.
Just a slow turn to BB. It's like, why are skeletons a thing?
I really don't know. I don't know that much about them. It's scary.
I mean, it's just bones. If you hit him hard enough, I'm sure he'll fall.
Hey, that sounds terrifying. Could they investigate the charred building?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice. Is it a perception or an investigation?
You can choose.
I will
perception. Because I suck at investigating. And I'm gonna use my specialize on this, just the bashing version.
Specialize.
God.
It's such a nice pool too.
I know.
So did you both do perception?
Mine's investigation.
Okie dokie artichokes. Jackie, you notice, let's see. You notice a bunch of burned paper. And you notice a very specific one kind of like on the top because it's pretty, it's in pretty big letters. So it's like, okay, well, that's something that's noticeable. It just says like, Shark, actually, what exactly is on this one? Do you know? Shark?
In the smolder one thing?
Yeah, the piece of paper that she found.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. You got. So you're both investigating then?
No. This is Jackie did a perception and she found just like a bunch of paper, but one of them stood out to her, or some of them. And BB did a investigation. I haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay. Yeah. Are you like reading what's to see if there's anything on the bits of paper, Jackie, or?
I guess
what?
so.
All right. You're not really paying attention, but like there's like words written on them, because of course there are, but like they seem to be written in an annoying font, so you don't really care all that much.
Should probably point that out.
Did you grab it, or are you just pointing at it?
Should probably grab at it.
Okay, I'll probably. It's not hot. It's not. Well, it's hot enough, but the hot parts are glowing, so I'll just say you're fine. I'm not gonna make you roll.
Wait, what do you have there? What did you say about font?
Oh, I'm not done. I have to do a BB.
Oh, okay.
BB, you notice a bunch of paper too, but it seems to be on a different pile because you guys looked at different areas. But you can't really tell what they are because they're kind of burned up. It's like a stack of papers, though.
Oh my goodness. Could you take any of them out, or?
You can try. Yeah, it says you do read, like, with your 3 successes, you don't really pick up on much. Because it's pretty burned to shit.
Aww. Well, BB will look at that and sigh. Guess I think we're a bit too late for this one. Did you find anything?
Jill just hand the piece of paper she pulled out.
What's this? We should say something. Could BB read it with her together?
You can, yes.
The power of girl friendship reading.
Yeah. I will have to ask you, however, to roll a wits investigation roll or an intelligence investigation roll, actually, because what's on the paper is like words and fragments of words. So if you want to piece it more together, roll that. But...
Okay, I'll try intelligence investigation then.
Okay.
You ready for this amazing rolly, guys?
Yee.
Amazing. Jackie, fuck, it's an annoying phone, I don't really care. BB, you take a look at this, and it seems to be like individual words and components of words. So the first one reads as follows. Hold on, let me copy this. The second one.
This is concerning.
Reads as follows. And the third one and that's the third one.
Oh, I thought it said yeet.
It does not say yeet.
Yeet?
This paper empty. Yeet.
Well, fucker, you yeet from your
just shows up, kicks the door down.
Christ. BB rolled to resist the urge to yeet the paper. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. However, with your yeet. However, with your investigation, you determine that the incomplete word on the first one is bears.
Oh.
Because of where the burn lines of the thing are. And also this font seems really familiar. Roll a memory.
My favorite roll.
I thought your favorite role was Roxanne.
Oh.
My second favorite roll. Fine.
Hey, wait a minute. You've seen this font before. It's Comic Sans.
Oh no.
Why did I know you were going to say that when you said it was a shitty font? It's the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, what else would it be?
Exactly. But Comic Sans from previous experience, BB. You've seen notes with Comic Sans on it before, and they've never necessarily come with good news.
Phoebe sighs and goes, I think I might know who sent this.
Who?
It's we found a lot of notes like this. It's most probably a story.
Darren.
That's not what I was doing. I was trying to get his attention. It was Dorian who sent it.
Darren Connell.
Just so I'm not remembering this wrong, it is the blood diamonds kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, you've seen it in relation.
Are you asking this out of character?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He says it's the blood diamonds kind of thing to write in this font.
Of course she'd use that fucking font.
That bitch.
Just as garbage as she is.
This bitch. Has no nerve.
This bitch doesn't even know about proper graphic design.
She was like, I was angry about her before after, she kidnapped me, but now she's crossed the line.
BB sends a group text that they've probably found another blood diamond message.
Part of one.
Yeah.
Get a text from Eric back that's just like makes sense with all the bombs. Definitely been around here.
After a while, you get a sad face emoji.
Jackson probably like 5 poop emojis.
I'm gonna be real here for a minute. I love how patience is like every dad trope. I fucking love it.
Earlier, Eric will have witnessed Patience taking a couple minutes to sift through his phone trying to find the smiley emoji. Or
Oh
no,
my
the thumbs up. It was a
Oh my
thumbs up.
god.
Christ.
You can roll a retroactive empathy to notice what he's feeling when he's doing that, by the way.
What, patience?
Yeah.
I guess.
Dorian has officially fucked off.
Bye.
Goodbye, Dorian.
Dorian, you useless.
He's gone. He has better things to do.
Oh my. Oh my.
His new best friend is Hancock. Friendship ended with Guardians.
Oh my god.
You little bitch.
Oh my god, you just left the Catherine alone.
I was just gonna say, like, slow turn, and he was like, I mean, this means Catherine's alone.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should go find how he's doing then.
I mean, he's a big boy. He can handle himself.
I guess. Yeah, Caddy should be fine.
Is that it for our turn, or?
Yeah. So Catherine's your turn.
Okay, yay.
Narrator, it was not fine. I'm kidding. Catherine, you, in lieu of the skeleton chase, you wanted to stay behind and talk to Mr. Dudeman.
Yeah. I kind of forgot, but the disappearances, they were happening before the explosions, right?
He nods.
Yeah.
And they were. Not too long before mine, but, well.
Wait, out of character. Did he disappear too? Wait, did he just say he disappeared or before the...
He's basically saying that people started disappearing before, like, the explosion occurred.
Thank you. Thank you for making that clear.
He nods.
I'm not quite sure where my Dorian left. But...
I think it went that way. The points.
I like that the guy didn't see because he was looking at you guys, so he just saw Dorian bolt. Didn't even look to see what he was chasing.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't even
Thank
know,
you.
Though. Apparently there was some noise going that way. I don't know. Glad to be of help, though.
Right. Thank you so much for thank you for your help. I'll, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then he locks the door again.
He's going to text people about the cloak and the paint. To people.
Okay. Everyone gets a text from Cadrin basically being like how he and Dorian found a cloak belonging to Willard in the munitions and storage container, and it had paint on it for some reason.
BB would text back. Maybe you should go back to Willard and ask him about it.
Catherine's texting. If I can find him, I will ask.
Shuck, that was one of the magnifying glasses, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was a magnifying glass. I can't remember if they found any other ones, though. Can we check?
I will check.
Thanks.
Yes.
Sorry.
Check there. Oh, and Cadrin is not very secure in his ability to disarm bombs, so he's going to be going towards Ollie.
Oh, sorry. She would have followed them.
Oh.
So you can go down there if you want or whatever. Like, because you saw where Dorian. Well, actually, I guess you did. You saw him run off this way. But you can do whatever. It's up to you. But she definitely would have been here taking notes of the interaction.
Right. Actually, I think I might be going this way to this person. Hello? This one.
Oh. You head on over, Cadrin, to that place, and moving in and out of it is what looks like a large man, late 20s, early 30s. And as he's moving in and out of the place, he stops and looks at you, Cadrin. And then smiles with a wave.
Hello.
Hi. Can I help you?
We're there's there's been you guys have been through a lot.
Thanks for understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. That's with the recent explosion and it's like the disappearances.
Yeah, don't remind me. Everyone's on edge right now. Can't stand it. So, is there something I can help you with, or?
I just wanted to. Okay, was there anything that you've noticed, like, during, like, before, with the disappearances?
With the disappearances? No. They just started happening out of nowhere, to be honest. Nothing really strange on my end in the days prior, I'm afraid. Shit just kind of started happening all at once, you know? Sorry, I can't be more help than that. He shrugs. Just in the wrong places at the wrong times, I guess.
We lose someone?
Yeah, we lost the Zed. Return to us. Um. Let's just quickly do this. No. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry. It's just
Oh, you're right.
my connection kind of went out for a bit.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think you did. What's the last thing you heard?
I asked the question. I rolled out empathy.
Oh, okay. What was the question again? Sorry.
Sorry. I kind of feel sometimes I get affected how with other people's emotions that kind of feels weird, sounds weird, but I mean, did you notice anything just altogether odd before this happened?
Oh, are you empathying his response to that question?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. Well, his response, let me... All right, okay. You get the feeling that, like, he's being quite genuine in what he's saying, but also, like, he's sort of guilty that he can't be of more help to you.
It's all right. If you do, I mean, if it's any consolation, just making sure that folks are all right is good.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it helps that, like, we've been expected to still keep on top of the things mechanical wise when it's just going to be me and Janet. And Janet's good and all, but I'm only one guy.
So you're a mechanic then?
Yeah, I work just in there. And he points to the large crate behind you, Kata.
Ah. I mean, thank you, and that yeah. Just kind of like, it's like there also might be like other bombs, and just kind of wondering if you're, and it's a different field than like engineering and mechanics, but detonation would be a useful thing to.
Oh no, absolutely. But bombs are my thing. I'm not all that good with explosives, to be honest with you. It's too delicate. Not really all that much margin for error, to be honest. So I prefer working on something like a truck. It's just so much simpler. Can space things out how you want. Like the truck. I just got in actually recently.
Oh, wait, you got a new truck in?
Well, yeah, customer left it to be taken care of. Yeah.
Can I go see it? Check out for a bit, but.
I mean, if you want, I guess. He doesn't seem entirely convinced, Karen. Roll a manipulation persuasion.
Okay. That's one, but manipulation, persuasion. That'd be 4. One success.
So what do you say to him?
It'll just be quick. I'm just sort of, I have a bit of a interest in trucks a tiny bit of an interest in trucks myself, and just kind of like, I'm just curious.
As is may be, but sorry, if I let anybody in the floor without first checking them by Janet, she'll kill me. All right.
Oh, okay.
Maybe find Janet, talk to her about it.
Right. Where would you? Where do you think she'd be?
If not in her house, maybe by the council chambers. I don't know. Her house is over. Yeah, it's over that way.
All right. Or over here? Okay.
It's a bit of a ways. It's next to the storage container.
Oh, thank you. I didn't catch your name. My name's Catherine Faye.
Glad to meet you, Catherine Faye. I'm Carl Stevenson.
Nice to meet you, Carl.
Nice to meet you, Catherine.
Kind of wish I was able to meet up with you in less stressful times, but...
Yeah, but, life happens,
Right. Yeah.
Well, best luck with your investigation or whatever.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck with the truck.
He knows. I may need it.
All right. Catherine's going to text to the group about... I talked to someone and a truck is being worked on. Going to see if I can get permission from someone else.
All right. You text that to the group.
Hello, friends. Raymond, what do you do?
I leave this place behind.
No! The door locks behind you and the building eats you.
Okay, I guess I die.
Patience doesn't have her eyes where the thumbs up emoji is. Yes, you leave. What do?
I investigate the local worship.
All right, you enter that worship. That is a worship.
That is a worship. It is.
Some would say it's Jesus. Roll a perception. Ollie eyed you as you were going in. Takes notes.
Yes,
Probably still hates me. 3 successes.
Alright, you go in. It's dark. I'm just kidding, 3 is a lot. It's dark, but I think you've been in here before, right?
I looked in once.
Yeah, it's the same thing as you remember. You just go in and you see a little more closely. You see there's a pew. Pew pew. Which is made of a crate. I don't know if I've described this one to you. It's made of one of those like apple crates, not apple, like it's one of those crates that has holes in them, and you could see with your successes that there's something like in being stored inside it on the other side. But you can't see what it is. You just see like there's objects in there. fucking do?
I
You're running out of time.
investigate.
You're not running out of time. Investigate what? What do you do?
I don't know. I just look around and see if anything's left anyone behind or anything.
That's with your the chairs were empty. There's nothing in.
All right, cool. I leave.
Yeah, wait, did you hear
I walk away.
Did you hear what I said before?
I may have cut out like slightly, but I must have been so slight that I didn't hear.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. The crate has. You can see there's stuff being stored inside the pew. Not pew. They're not called pews. The podium. That's what it's called.
I investigate the podium.
So you go and you check it.
Yeah, but I'm scared now.
I just want to make sure.
Can't believe this is where Raymond fucking dies.
I mean, Shark, we can just pull everyone.
No, it's fine. Just keep going.
Okay. All right. Unless you particularly needed to. Okay.
Going.
All right.
Time.
All right. Jeez. All right. So you go check it.
Yeah.
Roll perception. I mean, you don't really need to roll perception, but roll perception.
Okay then.
You go and you check it. You're over here.
It's 2 successes.
Wow. You died.
I'm okay with that.
Wow. See, oh well, that's nice. There's a couple books here, a couple religious documents. Wow, that's nice. Well, there's there's some papers. Oh geez. Oh, what's that? There's a bomb. Also, yeah. There's a not so friendly looking doll there. Dorian, or not Dorian, Raymond, and Raymond, and Raymond, and Raymond. It seems like it's like one of those dolls that like those Furbies with the eyes, with the eyelids. You know how their eyes are closed, but when you go near it, its eyes flick open.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. I'm 100% serious. I'm glad that there's 3 people near you. So what do you do, Raymond?
That's fucked up.
What's that? You start hearing ticking?
Do I hear ticking?
Yes, you do hear ticking.
Okay,
He's inside the worship place.
I calmly leave the building.
Oh, you have a moment to make a decision. Do you try to leave?
I mean, what else do you want me
That is
to do?
That is the last thing I will tell you.
I have a moment to make a decision.
And you decide to walk. I'm just making sure that is what you decide to do.
Maybe if I pretend it's not there, it'll go away.
Oh, no. When I meant calmly, I meant literally yelling bomb and running out the room.
So you bolt.
I bolt.
Okay, Jackie and BB, you can roll perception.
It's a bomb!
You guys hear some sound.
Oh god.
But Ollie turns around and she comes to you guys and she like tackles you down. She's like, "Did you hear that?"
Oh my god! What?
Roll a sprint, my son. Strength up.
Oh, fine. Nice sprint. Time to shine, Raymond.
We'll see who Raymond McLose wins.
What was sprint again? Was it strength or dex?
Strength athletics. It is not dex, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
And no, you can't use fighting finesse on running.
Okay.
Stab speed.
Does running involve my hands at all? So I can get my manual dexterity bonus.
Unless you're running like a fucking madman.
Yeah, you trip and now you're running on your hands.
You're just like run crawling at this point.
I wanna run like Gollum. Like Gollum.
Yeah, I was about to say like some fucking four-legged creature, like some four-legged cryptid or some shit.
Wow, you lucky son of a bitch.
I get the fuck.
You got 4 successes and you very barely get out and then are knocked to the ground.
By an explosion?
Yes, by an explosion, you Gorbis.
Yeah, just making sure.
Give me a second. Nothing happens, Lamau. No. No, that was very much a bomb that you very much narrowly escaped.
I like how you worded. You have one decision, one specific decision, and you choose to walk.
I was so confused. I was like, "What is this man doing?"
You gotta let me finish my jokes, Kareem.
Oh, you don't get. All right. Well, you other two can do things now. That Ollie has knocked you to the ground and explained bomb, and then you noticed bomb after. I guess. What? Well, I was gonna say. I guess. What's your defense?
Who are you asking?
Both of you, because this is only 6 feet away.
4? I'm 4.
Give me a second.
I like the idea of just both of you saying 4, and then Kareem's like, shit. That's like any fucking damage.
Sorry, give me a second. So what are your defenses? Type them out.
4.
4 for both you Gorbuses? All right. So let's see. Yeah, that seems fair. Ooh, I'm sorry. So a couple like pieces of wood fly out and hit you in the head, and not head, shoulders, I'd say, and back. And I would say, wow. Trying to think.
Are we dead, Kareem?
Well, I'm trying to decide if it's full or if it's bashing.
It's okay, lay it on us. We can take it.
I mean, I'm gonna put my 2 cents into this. If an
Yes,
explosion like propelled them,
Yeah.
there's probably enough force for them to do lethal.
All right, you boys have been hit with 4 lethal.
Nice.
Ollie did, and that was yeah. Oh, she's totally dead first. In fact, what is Ollie's defense?
Damn, she's dead again.
Yikes.
Well,
Is Raymond okay?
let's see what her defense is.
I didn't even have cover, and I got
Yeah,
propelled.
fucking
Well, Raymond,
my boy.
Raymond
I'm done.
busted enough. The pew basically was knocked out. He got hit too, but like if anything, he took like 1 bashing from tripping.
Oh,
no,
nice.
Ollie.
Thanks, Raymond.
I yelled bomb. You guys just couldn't hear, you deaf kids.
Yell louder.
You deaf
Yell.
boys.
You deaf kids.
Okay, give a second. Oh no, this is so sad. Because Ollie spent her defense defending you.
Oh.
Shark, I have to. Sorry, I have to message you.
You said it was
So
4
can I
lethal,
go-
right?
It's 4 lethal for you guys.
Hooray.
Probably like 20 for Ollie.
Yeah, feel free to roll a perception if you want. I don't know what you want to do now. Here, let me pick a better song. You could do it.
I don't know
by
what
the
you
way.
want to do now that there's a fucking dead body on top of both of you.
Ollie, are you okay?
You get no response. I need a better song.
Oh my god, BB really tries to do first aid.
All right, go for it. She looks like she has taken in. Well, when you roll, you'll see if you notice what's happening. Or
Okay,
happened.
is it a wit's medicine?
Yes, that would be a wit's medicine.
Come on. Oh shit, sorry, did that wrong.
Everyone. Oh, that's a good one.
Hey.
No, not your roll. I don't know what
I
your roll
cry.
was.
I cry.
You roll 3 and you notice, oh man, she's not only not in good shape, she's not in much shape at all. It looks like something got her real bad in the wrong place.
Jackie, go get the doctor. the medical center's right next to you. She points at the thing.
Alrighty.
Phoebe will try stop bleeding.
She's bleeding from the neck.
She'll try stop bleeding.
Yeah, you can move. Anyone can move if they want. I mean, you guys have probably been contacted about a bomb.
You probably heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. It's a bomb. You heard it. It's a bomb. You heard it.
Jackie's just holding her own wounds and like barges into the medical area, just like wounded.
Raymond, help me!
I'm here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jackie, you are accompanied out by a doctor with a panicked expression and a first aid kit.
Raymond's gonna pull out his first aid kit and get on this.
Jeez.
Go for it. Raymond, you can roll your wits medicine to analyze the situation.
Can I use psych? No. 7 plus first aid. We still do first aid bonuses, right? The first aid kits?
Yeah, I think so. There's a limited amount of them. Just make sure you mark how many is left.
Yep. Thank you. That was terrible. It's 1 success.
Oh, how many did you get? One?
Yeah,
She's not moving.
What do we do? Do we have to carry her?
She, Dr. Vajrati, tries to, make movements, with Ollie to sort of both steady and put her in a better position for aid. But, like, the more she moves, the more she just sort of, like, stops, and her expression sort of changes from one of panic to one of realization and horror.
She's gone.
What? No. No, she...
It's too widespread. Severe. I can't. She looks at the both of you with desperation, with despondence, and with like crushing regret and guilt. I can't save her.
Please, this must be something. She saved our lives.
That doesn't change the fact that she's had multiple severe lacerations across multiple arteries. She's bleeding. She's bled too quickly. I can't. She's gone.
Phoebe just kind of sits there.
You guys hear, I don't know if I'm okay to make sure. You guys hear calling just from far away. Ollie! Ollie! He just comes. Willard shows up and shoves you guys aside. Doesn't even ask. And then he shoves you a little bit, Raymond, but he doesn't like throw you to the ground. And he like holds her. He's like, Ollie, come on. Gives her a face slap. Come on, Ollie.
Captain, there's
No. It's fine. She's fine. Ollie, come on. We gotta listen to some Green Raspberry after this. Come on.
Captain, listen to me. She's gone.
He looks at her and he just angrily kind of like breathes in and he's like, I don't need to hear that right now.
When do you want to hear it, Captain?
All right. Fine. He picks her up. Going to take her. Going to take her. I'm going to take her, and going to. Okay, you come with me. We're gonna clean her up and take care of her, and put her to rest. And they're gonna fucking pay for it.
Because
fucking animals. And they move towards the medical bay, go inside. And then you guys see kind of, or you can roll, I guess. You don't have to actually. You can, if you look, you see her, but it's up to you if you're paying attention to what's around you, or you see them, I should say, because Al's also.
Yeah, they're looking.
Okay, well, you see Patty kind of holding her mouth, like her face, and she's tearing up a little bit. So yeah, you guys do whatever. Patty's not moving from there. She just in tears. She's looking at the place that blew up, and she's looking at you guys, and she's just sitting over there.
Captain?
Yes. You can go inside if you want, by the way, into the building.
He's kind of standing at the doorway, like respecting the space and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the folks that you think it is that did this.
I've entertained your little peace thing too long, your little game. He takes out a piece of wood and throws it at the back of the room.
No, so I'm not talking about peace or whatever. I'm talking about these bombs. We've seen these. And they ain't no bear that's done it.
You want to roll manipulation?
Yes,
by
I
the way?
do! Shit. Give me more presents?
I'm trying to decide. I'm always torn on when you can use one or the other, but I'll.
Do you want me to? I'm sorry about interrupting, but.
Well, if you wanna aid assistance to my roll.
Yeah, manipulation, persuasion.
Well, give me a second because I have to decide which roll it is. I'm thinking. I want to give you presents just because I feel bad, but it's more of a manipulation persuasion.
Okay, we'll do it. He's not manipulating him so much as just trying to tell the truth, but okay.
Fine. Roll a present persuasion. I don't care.
I rolled manipulation, persuasion. No.
It doesn't matter. You can roll an extra 3.
I'm fucking willpowering though. Okay, boop-a-doo. Peasants, persuasion, +2, so it'll be 7, +3, will be 10.
Let's see if he does it, patience.
Please, dice! Please.
Oh no! You try, both of you try, but this man doesn't want to hear it. He breaks one of the pieces of wood in his hand and he's like, I appreciate you caring, but if you want to convince me that those monsters, he holds up a piece of wood, didn't do this to Ollie, then prove it. Have you found enough proof? You guys have gone through, what, 4 houses? Probably haven't found jack shit. You're welcome to go through the rest of the village. If you can find anything to prove it, then I will believe you. But it has to be proof. Otherwise, that's fucking it. He closes her eyes.
What would you believe?
I don't fucking know. Find proof.
Out of character, did we grab the doll?
It blew up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing exploded.
No, but I mean the doll from the other place.
You gave it to Patty.
Yeah,
Oh, he grabbed it.
I'm thinking. Gotta do some thinking here.
So think-a-doodle-doos.
Because all patients can otherwise throw at him is, do you know a bomb expert over there? No, I didn't think so.
Got him.
Fucking showed him.
We'll bring you proof.
He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of looking at Ollie. Here, let me find. Patients free to roll a perception. Are you leaving? Oh, if you're leaving.
He might do the dad last word thing. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Where like he walks out and then walks back in and has something else to say.
And,
Yeah.
And another thing.
Another thing.
So it goes back up, then he comes back in, like with a cigar that he's about to puff again, but he takes it out. All I know is that if you go over there, more innocents will die.
Do you want to roll an empathy and or perception and both or both?
Well, yeah, I can if I can draw. Empathy first. 3.
Okay, give me a second. I hope I have not stolen the song that I'm about to play next. I'm sure I stole it from BB's playlist or something. But we'll see.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay. So this is for the empathy?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay, finally, you won, Patience. You roll on empathy, and as you look at him, you see a man who has lost someone who he has built an extremely close relationship with, which, I'll also actually have you roll memory.
Okay. 3.
So this is an odd fact because you remember the fact that she is new to the village. She just showed up. But he has a relationship with her. These are the eyes of a man. These are the eyes of a man. Patience, you know this because you know that loss, right? So this is not something that someone who just lost a random person that they lived with looks at someone. That's not the way they look at them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're getting out of that. And you can roll a perception if you want.
Okay, perception time. 3.
He's humming Patience. He's humming the song that you heard earlier in the reception's office.
Okay.
Everyone, if anyone else does anything, you can do it, on the side, and Shark will take care of you.
Waves. Hello.
But yeah, Patience, is this all you do?
I have a really good way to begin another thing that would like totally strike the chord of empathizing because he totally knows that feeling. But I don't know where to go from there.
It's up to you.
I know.
I'm GM. I am just here to respond.
I know you am GM. Any ideas? Because I got the he's gonna swear on his daughter.
You fool.
So I gotta figure out if I'm swearing on his daughter that it's not the wolves, or he's gonna swear on his daughter that
it's not the bears. It's not the bears. Is that what you were?
That
the bears.
That was the first thought, but if it is the bears, then he's fucking dead.
But
I don't.
What was your other idea? What was your other idea?
That we find the person that did this, but we're probably more likely just not the bears.
I think we should enforce the point that it's not the bears.
Yeah, it's not the bears.
War is brewing.
Yeah. So he's standing there in the doorway, takes the scene in with the big ol' empathy. He says, Willard, I swear on my daughter It is not them. It's not the bears.
He looks up at you. He's kind of holding Ollie's hand, limp hand in his head. Then find me proof, Jan. If you find me proof, I swear on Ollie that I won't do anything.
All right.
He nods, mutual respectedly.
All right, folks, we gotta find proof that it ain't them.
Hopefully the proof doesn't explode on us.
Yeah.
And we don't trigger them. We just
First,
find them.
you two need to get in here now so that I can see to you.
Right.
Before the rest of you go gallivanting off. And she is like particularly looking at these three.
Becky grunts, which she'll go with.
Phoebe's kind of in a bit of a shock. She's just sitting there.
Ray's gonna get up out of the snow. I'll look over at Phoebe and see that she's in shock. Just go and take her hand and bring her over to the medical tent. Come on.
She doesn't say anything. She just goes.
Do I have to roll the fucking catcher?
Yeah. You can either convince her to stop, or you could just try and catch her and then put your hand on her shoulder.
Try to. I know she's faster than me. I'm gonna try to. Just.
I mean, you can. She's walking. Like, her hands are covering her face, so she's not running. It's up to you.
Patty, we need to talk about this.
She sniffs and keeps walking fast.
Patty.
Do you? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you as she's walking away. Since her hands are covering her face, she's not watching where she's walking, and she trips and falls into the snow.
Oh.
And she just kind of is falling over there, crying a little bit, a few tears.
Big dad sigh. Goes over and hugs her.
She's just like you can tell she is not accepting of the hug, but this is the well, feel free to roll empathy actually. Okay, she's not hiding anything really. Actually, you know what? I will say she is hiding. This is something she would hide. Oh wow, yeah, no, you got it. This is the body language, right? This is the of someone. You've seen this because this is kind of what you get from people when you catch them, or not catch them, but people since you're a parole officer, you've seen this. This is how someone acts when they're completely defeated, like they feel like they failed. It's like, yes, there is grief, but it's more like failure and grief. And yeah.
Look, Patty, I know it hurts right now. I know it hurts a lot. But we need to keep our minds in check. We need to find proof.
She starts like hardly pulling on her hair a little bit.
And we need your help.
Alright, I have to roll something else. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
She gets up and she looks at you, Patience, and she has tears because they're running down her face. And she's just like, fucking worthless. And then she just runs off.
Persuade!
Oh, she books it. Absolutely books it.
Yelling after her.
You can yell, but she failed a coward roll.
Oh, I can't even convince her back?
Because she failed the roll.
Okay.
If she hadn't failed the roll, I would have allowed you to.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we're good. Patience keeps it together.
Second. So it's 5 a.m. for a couple of our guests.
Yeah.
So if you would like, we can end it here.
This is a good
Yeah.
place to pause.
Looks like a good place, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Then let me find a good song for the credits. 'Cause this is not the. Oh, this is probably a good one.
I was thinking that it would be a decent place to call off.
And as the curtain falls on our defeated heroes, will they be able to find the evidence possible to stop a war? Find out next time. On the Guardians of Honor.
Man, I love tuning in.
Any experience this go around, or we wait until we finish?
Of course, experience.
Gosh, I didn't realize I'd use my social so much in this one.
Oh, I'm so happy people got to actually use their roles in this one.
Nice.
Hey, guess what? We got some player consequences. I can guarantee you that's all your fault. I'm sorry that you came at the last second, Nick. I apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry that you couldn't have gotten more.
So like,
I was hoping to get back around to your turn, but then
we fucking killed someone.
Then Raven just had to blow up a church. I mean,
yeah.
classic Raven.
Raven had to kill someone.
Yeah. Episode 18. We're gonna call it Everything for a Reason. We don't have to call it that. I just did. If you have a better name, that's fine.
This place is the bomb.
Yeah, that'll work for now.
There are so many bomb ones already.
Did I stutter?
Oh no! Elsie, you're scaring me.
Good.
Like, I might have like
Prayer
completely
bomb.
missed exactly how fucking Raymond activated it.
He didn't do anything bad. I'm not actually blaming him. He just happened to walk near one, and then his response was to walk briskly away from it. It was
He
more
probably
so
stepped across like a tripwire or something.
it was more so the inconvenient fact that Ollie was right there, and she made the decision to body block for the two people that were there.
Okay, because I was like, I mean, I don't know if I just tuned out a part of that because I don't remember Raymond physically going up and arming the thing.
Oh, it's not his bomb. Also, yeah, I was about to say, isn't Ollie's out the other one? Ollie's out again.
Again.
Ollie's out too. Electric Boogaloo.
Double Ollie.
Electric Boogaloo.
We're gonna call it Ollie's out again too, Electric Boogaloo, because we have an Electric Boogaloo already, and we have an Ollie's out. I'm pretty sure.
No, we don't have
Excellent.
an Ollies out.
Wait, that's not what the other one's called?
No, the other one.
No, it's the
is-
Electric Blue.
The other one is Diamond in the Rough.
Oh well, change it to Ollie's out. It's being retconned. Because I like that better. Is it part? Should I call it part 2 or 2? Part 2 will be confusing because there's actual part slot.
2.
Okay. Okay, 1 automatic. Also, yeah, change that how you will. Okay, so 1 automatic.
It's so flawed.
One role play. No success. Patience. Patience, what did you learn?
Learn that life is still horrible.
Oh no. Oh no. BB, what did you learn?
Death is real.
Oh no! Oh no!
real.
So many people on that boat died. What do you mean death is real? Eric, well, I guess you never directly saw it. Eric, what did you learn?
Okay, so my response is a. First of all, I need to know an answer to this question. Did we all know Ollie was alive?
Yes.
Yes.
They all saw.
We met her.
She was following
Okay.
everyone. Like that was
Yeah.
her. Was to make
She was chilling with Phoebe and Jackie.
Yeah.
Then in that case, because of the stuff he's learned prior, that like the was it Abby was still alive?
Yeah.
Like he had it like pretty much like convinced that yeah, these people should be dead already.
Oh, it's Final
Like-
Destination.
Well, like no, these people are supposed to be dead. Like we
Yeah, Final
like,
Destination.
people
Yeah,
Like-
the world
like
is
people
writing
so-
itself.
like people saw them die. Like they're supposed to be dead, but it doesn't. Like this isn't right. Still, like
Alright.
it still feels the same as somebody actually dying.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. Yeah, that's what I noticed. A lot of the characters, it still felt real to them, even though it did happen again. So that's an interesting point for Eric to notice. Dorian, what'd you learn? Apparently, you left when it was goofy shenanigans, so you still have no idea what
It's
happened.
hey, pins can be tracked. Wow.
All right.
Gee willikers.
Raymond, what'd you learn?
Dolls are still the worst creation ever made.
Fair. BB would agree. Katerin, what'd you learn?
Other than like Ollie died again, there's a truck. We don't know what exactly the truck is, but if that truck is something that might actually help stop a war, then it's something that I need to find out about.
All right, fair enough. Jackie, what'd you learn?
Skeletons are real and he's a bitch.
Oh man, damn. Fair enough. I'm gonna say outstanding action for patience, finding a way to perhaps stop a war.
He's
Or
trying.
at least postpone it.
Yeah. Yeah. So good job, idiots.
So I can't be the only one who's thinking that like the one quote from like Helsing Abridged where he's like, "Oops, did I just accidentally a war?" Like I feel like that's fucking Raymond right now.
Yeah. Also, next time we're gonna have a Dorian shenanigan.
Yay!
Oh boy!
One single shenanigan.
He's gonna come in like, whoa, what killed the mood?
He's gonna come in like Shutter Shades.
Well, so Dorian's gonna have a hilariously goofy adventure to completely foil this. So either that will happen instead of session, or that'll happen between session, and then you'll also have session. That depends. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's fine. Good job, guys.
Dorian, you monster!
I will say in advance, next Thursday I probably won't be here.
All right, well then the better choice would probably just be to do the boogaloo. Not this boogaloo, a different boogaloo. A boogaloo involving Dorian. Trust me, that'll be interesting.
Okay.
Switch.
Because now there is also a Brad, a polar bear, and a Patty out there somewhere.
Yep.
So maybe Dorian might cross paths. Who knows?
Fucking Dorian finds Patty and it's like deja vu all over again.
He's like, oh boy.
Like, oh jeez, oh fuck, we went through this already.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I have to console again. Why?
You know I'm bad at this.
I got a fucking
Like he's on his knees, like screaming to the sky.
Charlie comes in like Obi-Wan Kenobi form. You're not a fucking fan.
Just casually hand her the beating hedge heart thing.
Oh yeah. Who knows
I
what
thought you were
it
gonna
does?
stop at beating hedge. I'm like,
Yeah, who knows what it does? Maybe it'll be fun. Let's do some drug. No, but I expect relationship thoughts immediately, you dumb idiots.
Oh.
I have to update
Oh
Patty.
my.
Whoops.
I would if I was here for
have
a
to wait.
substantial amount of time.
Yes, well, my son, I'm sorry. I wish I could take you along with Dorian's adventure, so that way you...
No. I like.
The funny thing is, this time you got a 6 to pay attention to things, so you were very much on... Your character was very much involved.
Okay, well then I guess whatever. Did we split up like right away?
You were with Patience the whole time.
Okay, so whatever Patience found, like by proxy, I'm gonna know.
Okay,
Yeah, essentially.
so
I mean, a lot of the things
you know about. We found Nat's house, where she and her father lived. He found a board that basically was the father planning to leave. And I think that's pretty much what I found. Right?
Yeah. He found. He also went to the reception place and found some little blips. But
Yeah,
they're
I didn't really
nothing.
find much there.
Yeah, I don't think you got anything in there. Oh yeah, you looked at a list and saw Charlie Butcher on it.
Well, at least you turned off the lights. Ollie wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm so glad. Yep, because she's dead. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys finally got consequences for not paying attention to something. Hey, there's bombs. Waddles in everywhere.
I mean, I was like completely avoiding buildings just because of.
No, I know. I'm just saying ravens.
Listen.
I think we would have by proxy killed Charlie just from him watching us haphazardly enter everything.
He was here.
That and like while fucking Eric and Raymond
we did
were
almost by
arguing,
proxy
he was, like,
kill him.
fucking dying. He was like almost dying. Like, guys, please.
I can go ahead and tell you, because of this event, Charlie might become a permanent member of your team.
Yay!
Yeah.
Please. Fuck yes. I love this man.
You guys deal with bombs so much, they're gonna be like, that's it.
And none of us are outfitted to handle bombs.
Exactly.
At least you can probably try to keep the small.
They'll keep the death to a minimum.
Just out of curiosity, what's the roll to defuse a bomb?
It's I believe a witscraft shark, is that right? Or an intelligence craft.
It's either a witscraft or a dexcraft.
Oh yeah, you're
So
right.
with science, I read on there it's with science, but
Really?
Oh, is it?
Well, here it's a dexcraft. It's not a
okay.
To be
Oh,
fair, like,
dexcrafts.
witscrafts could, wits science could
Yeah.
also be allowed.
We'll make it a dexcraft or wit science.
It could
That's
also
the official
depend
one.
on what kind of trap, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized Catherine would have been able to is technically able to disarm bombs.
I
Same
mean,
hat
I'm
on
pretty
her.
sure you wouldn't have-
No. Everyone is technically disabled.
Not me.
They can try.
Not
That's
me.
Is it
Mine's an 8.
exploding? Does that count? It's disabled, right?
Yes.
No,
Dude,
well,
that's
that
an
means
8
it's
for
being
me.
enabled.
Well, it's enabled, but then it's definitely not going off again.
There's no bomb problem if there
But
are
then
no
it's
more
already
bombs.
served its purpose. You can't.
But it's disabled, wink.
What is this awful logic? What is this hideousness?
Wink.
Destroy you.
Double wink.
Triple wink.
That's a blink. That's called a blink.
Blink.
That's what that is.
Blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
Blink, blink, blink.
You're
I think I'm gonna leave for now.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Say
same.
blink a lot.
Yeah. Shark, you should do too. It's 2 in the morning. It's 5.
Yeah, I should. Thanks
too,
for
but I'm
coming
drawing.
along to the thing, guys.
Don't forget to update Al Shark tomorrow, Stabs.
Mm,
Thank you for running.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't think we were gonna run today, but then we did.
the
And then someone died.
someone died.
Yikes.
I'm glad I hopped in. That was a really good session.
Yeah, I'm glad you came too. When did you come?
When did I?
Yeah.
Literally just as she died.
Nice.
Oh yeah, good time to come.
I came in just as Raymond went in and everything exploded. I was like, oh, okay.
So can we talk about the amazing quote that Jackie said? The "Why are skeletons a thing?"
Yeah.
Can we talk about that real quick? Because I feel like that should be immortalized.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Like she'll tolerate that werebears and werewolves are a thing and wolfresses are a thing, but she just draws a fucking live skeleton.
Well,
A
no, I'm
line has
talking
gotta
like
be drawn.
she's talking like how fucking skeletons shouldn't even exist. Like skeletons aren't actually like a part of our anatomy.
Yeah, just like she's like, what the fuck?
Excuse me, what is this?
What the fuckle?
I'm 21 years old and what is this?
Oh my god. That was definitely a twist.
That was a twist I didn't see
What a
coming.
twist.
You know it's a twist when not even the GM sees it coming.
Like when you do the reverse and save a character that they were very prepared to die.
Fuck y'all.
Pretty much messaging me, and she's like, "I'm jealous."
Oh.
Cause fucking Bree's been trying to she's been trying to kill characters, but we keep saving them.
Yeah, but you monkeys have killed 2 already, and it's the same person. No, I was kidding.
You guys are doing so well.
Are you proud
Looks at
of
my
that?
fucking list that I've killed.
Oh yes, true. Nick is also the ruthless son. To be fair, you also killed the same people multiple times.
I've been killing the same person multiple times. That same person's gonna die again.
Nice.
I just can't stop killing boys.
Boys, where are we stopping, boys? Oh, in hell.
Slam dunk him straight into hell.
Get out of here, Tark. Love you, bye.
It's like, oh, this is a fun boy. Slams dunk straight into hell.
I got
Grabs back. Maybe I
got
shouldn't have slam dunks back. Yeah.
No, I think I like it better there.
I got lucky finding sad music last second. I was like, shit.
P.S. I think you stole that song from me.
Which one?
He did say, I'm pretty sure I think I stole this.
Yeah, I mean, at least Kareem was honest in being like, I think I stole this from somebody.
Oh no hate, but
Yeah.
he was like, I think I took this from someone, and I heard it, and I was like, oh, that's mine.
Yeah, the first one, as long as it's not one of my players' playlists, I don't really care.
Why? You should always use your playlist.
You should have used the saddest song on Raymond's theme
I'm not gonna
because
use,
he killed
yeah, that would have worked, but I don't want to use them if it doesn't fit, basically.
I always use reverse songs for just basic background music. Same with lemons.
I mean, it makes sense. The thing is, the first one was mine, and then I found the one that I stole from you, and then this one was mine too.
It's good music. It's good shit.
It's all stupidly heavy-handed symbolism that only I will.
Hey.
Yes, but good job.
Good
I'm
Good
glad-
job, we killed someone.
I want patience thoughts.
Oh, you play patience so well. Like the grieving.
He's such a
and
nice
sadness.
boy. He came out and he was like, "We have to stop a war," and I was like, "My son, this is
Well,
such a
like-
good- it's such a good movie moment."
He heard what Riley says. Like, nope, gotta stop this right now before it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
No sloth today.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to kick my ass in gear and actually try to disable bombs now.
Don't stress out. People die every 2 seconds. Like
I know.
This campaign is not for you. If this I think you should. I'm glad that it hit you. That means it's good. I did good. But don't take it too hard. It gets worse from here. There's a reason.
She was supposed to be dead anyways.
There's a reason that's the credit song that it gets worse from here. That's the one I use for everything.
Oh boy. Thanks for the heads up, though. Also, basically, yeah, being able to disarm bombs actually would be a really good thing to learn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we deal with them so much.
Yeah.
Is this Cardian's bomb?
Yes. Hello. Welcome to Cardian's Bomb.
Bombs?
There's so many bombs. All the snow is actually C4.
That fucking sound clip from like Call of Duty where it's like that guy speaking in like Spanish yelling about a bomb or something like that.
Well, I have not seen that.
I don't know. It's hard to describe it without actually fucking playing the clip, and I don't even know where to even look to find the clip.
You're a clip.
Shut the freak! Don't talk to my players like that.
Nick's a clip.
Shoot! I got you.
I mean, thanks.
I mean, cool. Looks at dead body. Nice. It's not what I asked, but I mean, I'm not upset.
Kill free.
Clings to bloody self. I'm dying, Scoob.
I'm dying, Scoob. Is that Ollie's last words?
Fucking like Jackie looks over and then just sees Ollie just die, like completely fucking mangled, just like Jackie. I'm dying, Scoob.
Oh my god.
AU, or that was actually what she said.
Oh my god.
Looks at Davey. You're gonna be alright. I'm dying, Scoop. Or what does he say? What does Shaggy say? Zoinks?
Zoinks?
No, does he say zoinks?
Yeah, he says zoinks.
Okay, zoinks.
Yeah, that's his thing. He's just like...
Yeah. I didn't know if it was Velma's. Or is this like...
No, hers is Jinkies.
Oh, Jinkies. And Jeebers is the other one, the other girl. I think. Is it?
Why do I know
Daphne
too
said
much
something?
Scooby-Doo?
I think she says Jeebers.
Is it Jeepers?
Jeepers.
Something like that.
Jinkies!
Oh, is that? No, that's you're talking about the girl. I can't remember.
Jeepers! Or wait, no, wait, that was Marzipan.
I think she does.
Wait, trying to find like that
Yeah,
one
delve
scene
deep
of
into
the,
Scooby-Doo lore.
trying to.
Oh,
Wait,
I love this. It's the supernatural one.
Holy wait, what?
Oh yeah,
You've
Yeah, they
never
crossed
heard of
over.
this?
they did a crossover.
I heard it was good too.
Yeah, it's actually really fucking funny.
I'm trying to find that.
Bree's finding all these crossovers today. How fucking Ace is just that dude from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
And like,
That was so good.
I fucking love that so much.
Trying to find that one scene.
I
Found it.
I can't handle this crossover you guys just linked me.
Yeah, but yeah, I couldn't handle the Amelia Bedelia thing. That was so funny. It was so funny. It's so classic because, like I told you, I read Amelia Bedelia when I was younger, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Oh yeah.
He couldn't stop the eldritch horror. Yeah, he had a second one. I don't know if you saw that one, Bree. It was on Blind Dates.
I need to sit down after watching this. What the oh my god.
All right, I gotta make sure to delete these. So I don't
Hey, I'm
forget.
stealing this song.
Oh,
He took
you're under arrest.
Oh,
for
wait, I already stole it.
robbery.
No.
Stole it once.
Oh wait, you already stole
You're
it.
under arrest
I
for
stole it.
stealing somebody else's property.
Well,
People
it's past
find-
the date you can't convict.
I love that Dory running away with music in her hands.
You can't catch me.
You have no power here, copper. You're out of your district, the internet. Yeah,
Guess what? I'm a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules.
You're a fool.
You're a fool. Here, there's this song that I really like the name of that I'm gonna play next. But I think it's hilarious. After the song.
Go back to the whole Ace being the fucking dude from Powerpuff Girls thing. I was totally the guy who was like, that can't be right. Like, there's no fucking way.
Is he 100% like legit, that character?
I think so.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So I was seeing a bunch of connections, like, hey, the guy who the guy who illustrates gorillas is like actually friends with Greg McCracken.
Wait, what are you talking about, Gorillas?
Gorillas made a new song, and apparently fucking Murdoch is in jail, and so they had to make a replacement character. Like, they had to put a replacement in for him, and so they put the guy from, like, I don't know his name from Powerpuff
Ace.
Girls.
Ace
Yeah,
from
they-
the Gangrene Gang.
Yeah, he was the leader of the Gangrene Gang in Powerpuff Girls, and it's like actually him. It's actually him.
It's canonically, it's a canon
Yeah, it's
crossover.
it's just actually him. Like,
Hey, well, I will watch that as soon as I get the chance.
Yeah, he's part of the band now. He's filling in while Murdoch's in jail.
It's kind of funny. Also, this song is called "The Good, the Bad, and the Moderately Evil."
that sounds like Tori's character.
Moderately evil.
The good, the bad, the moderately evil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
One good and all the rest are bad.
This was going to be. I had to decide between this and the song I played as Hancock's theme. I decided on the other one because it was more fitting.
Are you saying Hancock's not moderately evil?
Oh, you mean it's not good, bad, and moderately evil? One second. Who stole it? Who was it?
It wasn't me.
Some
Not me, officer.
looks.
No, I swear.
Takes
Wait,
out the gun.
I have an alibi, wait.
I have an alibi, wait.
Wait, no, it wasn't me, no.
I like the story. I see your owl right there in my concert hall.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Takes
I
out
do-
other gun.
Wait, my alibi. Watch.
You say watch?
Watch. There we go, you like it?
She's too powerful.
I couldn't have stolen it while I was dancing, you see?
The broad was right. Then who could have been? Smokes cigar, eats cigar. Abner comes in.
I knew it.
This case is like my wife. Dead.
Cold.
Yeah, cold would have been better. I just said dead. God.
This case, like, the first thing I thought of was like, this case is like my wife, cold.
That makes more sense. Mine's just dumb.
What are you fuckers talking about?
I was gonna say this case is all legs.
My brain went in the hands of another detective.
Wait, did you say my brain went into the hands of another?
No, I said my brain said in response to the this case is like my wife.
Oh. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I'm never gonna have an opportunity to use this one because you guys are not gonna fight space dragons. I should just do that about everything, and you'll just never know.
Yeah, oh, you guys are totally never gonna fight like a giant fucking eyeball.
I'm sure I've said that. All right, well, time to delete all these thoughts that Patty has. I worked so hard on them. The Eric one will probably stay. The Dorian one will definitely change.